What's up, everybody? Welcome back to day 2 of the Game Maker stream. We're going to be working on the GameJam, built to scale. So we're going to continue our project that we started from yesterday, calling it Zero Growth. Fix this game capture, put on stream avatar so people Pokemon like that. Just a moment, then we'll showcase the status of the game. And we'll kind of continue. I have a list of things I want to kind of work on. Additional features, things like that. Open up Godot. Main. We have a basic game. Has music. Simple music. Has menu. I'm gonna have to hide collisions eventually, but I don't think that shows up in the build. Have a control screen. Credit screen. We can quit and we can also start. And yeah, we have basic Vine we can control, and we collect water droplets. Like that. And then eventually, you'll run out of water. And when you do, that's the end of the game. So I need to have I have to do a game over screen. So things like game over screen, pause screen. And I gotta do, it's not really in the order that I should really be doing, but I'm gonna just fix this order right now. Yeah, pause, game over screen, pause screen, speed up, slow down, that. So another game over screen, not difficult, I just gotta remember how to exactly reset the scene. So go ahead and get started. Meanwhile, again, kind of like last stream, I don't want to be watching in the background. So I hope you guys don't mind. We're going to be watching Dark History of Bungie. So go ahead and get started. So, game over screen, right? In a new scene. User interface. Save it. We're going to call it game over screen. Over screen.
And I said, yeah, that's completely unacceptable. He goes, well, Marty, it's just a business decision. So when
yeah, we need to do
Microsoft out of Bungie,
child. I guess, is it label? Because I know one of them's like rich text, so maybe just a label could be enough. I want to say game over. We're gonna change the font. Road pixel over font sizes.
What's up, everybody? This is the Act Man here.
40,
and today I have a
50
very special
maybe.
guest with me today, here to talk about the recent drama surrounding Bungie.
Change.
And maybe some old drama about Bungie. We might be uncovering some stones.
Put it in the center of the screen.
Kind of
I guess we're gonna need 2 buttons. I think we're gonna need a quit button.
Marty O'Donnell.
Here I am. Thank you. Thank you.
A restart button. Or try again. We'll do try again.
I feel more comfortable doing that than like the lonely cat man or whatever you are now.
And then
Taking care of a cat right now.
quit.
I shouldn't have told Marty that. Lonely cat man, come on, that's a low blow.
Let's add text to it. Try again.
On previous occasions I actually
fonts.
did an entire interview on my channel. What was that? 3 years ago? 4 years ago?
It's got to be more than
We don't have to do anything too fancy with the
over 3 years. So that was
try
in the
again
middle of
buttons and
COVID,
the
back
quick
when I was
buttons.
still in Seattle. So that's we're
Oh,
talking 4 or 5
Let's
years
at
ago.
least put them in a position.
great video.
I've
I mean,
gotten-
everybody loved it. I remember seeing the comments on that because I think that might have been the first or second time I talked with you, and all the comments are like, "Just look at Ackman's face. He's so fucking
Try
crazy
again.
right now."
See, you're not as enamored
Quit.
anymore. You're not intimidated by
I'm
my glowing fame.
I'm immune to starstruck.
Yes,
I no
that's
longer
good.
get starstruck.
Plus, you know the thing I
We
like
gotta
about
fix
you
the
is
font
you are
again.
a fun streaming content creator. You don't consider yourself a journalist. I made some fun yesterday on Twitter about journalists, game journalists especially, and I know a lot of game journalists, and a lot of them are my.
I don't know why the
friends.
scale is so
I've had
different.
good conversations with lots of them, but I continue to sort
We'll
of
just make
get
sure it matches.
astounded at the amount of, shall I say, ignorance that the journalists seem to remain in when it comes to what happens inside.
Game
of
over,
game
try
studios.
again.
I know it's
Let's just
tough
make
to get
sure
inside
also
and
their
find out and really dig as a
forms
journalist
are
to find out what's really going on inside
Yeah.
these games.
position. We'll say
But
pretty.
I've been here for a while saying, hey, if you guys want to talk to me, I'll give you some details. There have been certain points in my life where I can't. Give
Sizes have to be the
details,
same. So
but at
this
this point,
size.
I'm sort of open to giving details, and people don't take me up on it. So either they don't take me seriously anymore, or
So
they think
more or
I
less
might.
good.
Yeah, I'm doing the real journalistic integrity. I'm not a journalist.
I'm not a rapper.
I don't know the first thing about
So
journalism,
position,
but
we're gonna
I
say
do give,
100.
a sort of layman's perspective on
This
things
one I
as
need to
someone who's, like,
do.
really into the game industry. So like,
80,
the last time
No.
Bungie laid people off was
It's
October
like
2023.
yeah, it's 480.
I don't know if you saw on my Twitter, but I went back and I saw Pete Parsons' response.
The
and
width.
It's almost just the exact same. Like, oh man, such a difficult decision.
Let's
So
make
I may
this
not have
even
the
number.
inside scoop
You're
like with
90,
the journalist
30.
angle, like someone like Jason Schreier might have.
Yeah, it's interesting you bring up
30.
Jason Schreier because I've spoken
So I
to
want to
Jason
say
many times. And
so
I still have an
480
open call out
and
to
then so
Jason.
probably 290.
Anytime you want to talk to me about to confirm some details, I know he's talking to some.
Looks
inside
more or less
Bungie employees
correct.
Remain anonymous.
Of course.
And there's
Yeah.
a reason
Now I
those
should
people
probably
have to
add
remain
some like
anonymous and
thing.
be off the record, and it's all cloak and dagger, intriguing stuff.
Just gonna be
There are two things. Let me just say there are two things that happen when you go to the studio.
Sprite.
You have these two
That's-
NDAs that you sign. One is non-disclosure agreement, and the other is non-disparagement.
Background.
Mm-hmm.
Those things don't seem to matter when you are first being hired because you're like, wow, I'm being hired. I get to work in the game industry. I get to do my dream job. Sure, where do I sign?
Texture now.
So you sign away
Offset. So
some rights,
texture. Can I
which
just
really
say?
don't mean much until you're let go or fired or something happens that causes you to no longer work for that company. And then as you're leaving,
I wanna
as
do-
you're walking out the door, they go, remember
This texture.
non-disclosure, non-disparagement.
Hash
And you're
curve,
like,
gradient.
what does that mean exactly? So yeah, think about it this way: corporation, giant, big, huge, all the power employee. I'm just a meek employee down here. Please, sir, can I have some more?
Yeah.
That's just the way it
Form.
goes, right?
I'm just happy to be working my dream job.
Yes, and so now
You can't ever criticize us if we treat you like shit.
yes,
Position.
we will sue you into
I don't wanna do
oblivion
centered.
if you violate these
0,
NDA
0.
things. And most employees, former employees, are like, well, I'm not sure I know exactly what that means. It's just easier to keep my mouth shut for the rest of my life.
Yep.
This-
And
pretty
that's
much.
why it's so hard
Now
for
can
people
I
to find
make
out
the
what the heck's going on. So when I see people tweet and say, I can't believe this guy
Black
fired me 2 days after
or-
he showed me his cars, that's just a hypothetical.
Right.
Just saying. I'm
Just
like,
the
oh,
hypothetical.
well, there's a person who's not that worried about, being sued into oblivion, which is kind of encouraging.
Like I would like there to just
Have a spine. If everybody who was laid off or fired in the entire game industry just
Make a
all at the
color.
same time came out and spilled the beans.
Okay, there is
none of these
color wrapped.
corporations have enough money or firepower to
Place
sue
it.
everybody.
How many lawyers would that take? If it's like
Oh,
100
trust me.
people.
It was 100 people suing me.
Which is crazy to think
Well,
about.
I might be exaggerating slightly, but
That
Layout.
was basically their entire legal department at Bungie was coming.
That I
coming
think.
they
after-
came after me for a really long time.
Oh,
There's
this
a long,
black
convoluted
with-
story there, and it's ridiculous. And I'm willing
Something
to
like
talk
that, I
about
think.
all sorts of things. The
See?
one thing about non-disparagement disparaging.
Now I gotta make a
is-
script
and I'm
for it.
encouraging everybody,
In,
you know, I have lawyer friends,
try again button.
lawyer enemies. Some of my best friends are lawyers. Some of my best enemies
Pressed.
are lawyers. But the thing about non-disparagement is if you're telling the truth and
Mouse
you're not being
entered.
overly, you know, critical, you're just telling the truth. It's really hard to prove disparagement.
Quit.
So I would encourage everybody, look, just tell your story, be unemotional, don't name call. Disparaging is one of those, you know, terms of art in the legal
I
profession.
need audio
It can be
streamer.
interpreted in a lot of ways, and the corporations and the executives who want to sue you into oblivion
Cover
would
sound.
love to interpret it super harshly and accuse you of all sorts of things. It's really hard to prove that. It costs them a lot of money. Unfortunately, to defend yourself, it costs you money too. So that's why most people just say, "Yeah, I'm just going to go on and get another job."
Sounds.
Yeah, and just wipe my brain, basically. So you've seen the news
Click
about the
sound.
Bungie layoffs and all of
Really,
that
Bungie?
stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I know, crazy, right?
Was that recently? Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Yes,
The more things change, the more they stay the same. There were a few
Now, on
tweets
quit
I
button
saw.
pressed,
One
we
of them
want
said,
to
I've been impacted
reference
by the
to
layoffs
our
announced
sound.
this morning. It's been a privilege working with everyone at Bungie for the past.
I should have probably just
4.5
made like a
years.
button
It's
class.
really bad timing because my maternity leave
Definitely
was
some
supposed
stuff that
to
I've
start
learned
next Monday, and
through
I
this
get
game
laid off
jam
today. That's
is
pretty
object orientation. It will
sad
definitely
that I
help
was
us
recording
in
this.
the long
My
run.
maternity leave would have been nice in 2 days,
But
yeah,
you
it's
know,
like that
we're doing a
job
game
where I
jam.
use just
We're
one
just kind of
day off
brute
of
forcing
retirement.
things. Not that big of a deal. So on try again.
People have rightly
Button
criticized
pressed.
any comments
But we
that
want
I've made for, hey, you haven't even been at Bungie for
click sound.
over a decade, and that's true. You know, I still have a few acquaintances inside Bungie. I have a few inside knowledge things, but not that much, and I haven't been there. But I do know some of the main players who are doing things that I've seen them do.
Let's do
for
the hover
many
sound.
years. So I can at least say, hey, you know, there's a pattern here, and there are people who I find very interesting that they are no longer at Bungie, knowing that if they could have hung on for a couple more years, they probably would have made out pretty good because there was a kind of vesting plan for people who were employees of Bungie
So,
in terms of the Sony buyout. So there was a vesting plan, and in order to vest, you have to remain. And if during the vesting period, this is just a technical thing.
Yes, I gotta make a variable saying that it's the click button. So bar.
That's when it ends. So if tomorrow was the day that vesting was going to come through for you, and you get fired the day before, whoops, you don't get that money.
But yeah, but Bungie gets to save some money, so I mean, it's not all bad, right?
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, you know, they got purchased for what?
Say like
$1 billion?
if
Not quite enough, I don't think. So when you talk about vesting, are you and like more higher up guys, are you referring to like Luke Smith and some of the other?
Interesting.
So
Yeah.
like that.
I mean,
So on try again button.
For a fact.
That he probably wanted to stay there. Okay, all right. I get what you're laying down.
Yeah, I mean, I might not be super specific on every question you answer or ask me.
So now this is where I gotta figure out how to kind of reload.
Speculate about knowing what people's roles used to be or were just until recently or whatever. The higher up you are, the more likely you are participating in some sort of stock equity related program. This is the thing that also sort of surprises me, and people on
So
the
let's see what
outside
happens.
constantly look at like salary. And I would say salary isn't the whole picture. Ownership, stock ownership, equity in the company.
Especially if the
I
company
do
is
quit
doing
the same.
well, right?
Yeah. Or if the company gets bought for a huge pile of money, somehow the stock in the original company now has to be purchased by the new company. So Sony actually had to buy a bunch of stock, and there was probably some sort of deal on that, obviously.
Yeah. So it's interesting. It seems like there's a pattern of
So I guess. Is there a way to restart? Autoloads are indeed a problem, blah blah blah. Collectible manager here. What? So restart application. know we do it in one of the example projects.
Certain senior members at Bungie
Bracky's one.
Under
when the player falls or dies.
And it seems there are two that remain. Always
Player.
Two that remain. You know the old Sith creed, right?
No.
Always two there
Slide.
are. A master and an apprentice.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Am I crazy, or is that like a real pattern
You know what's interesting to me, and if you want to, we can get into some of the details.
Still
This
zone,
goes
maybe?
back a long time. Hey, by the way, did anybody
So
celebrate
reload
the fact
current
that
scene.
July was the 25th anniversary of the Steve Jobs Macworld '99 unveiling of Halo to the world with Jason Jones and the monks and
So I
music
gotta
and all
somehow
that? Does
reload the
anybody
current
remember
scene
that
that way.
was
So
25 years ago?
both.
That's
Just
crazy.
now, the story of
Bah, 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 bah.
doesn't start there. It starts back in 92,
Time, bah, bah, bah.
93 with Alex and Jason, and so there are many eras of Bungie. And I was a big part of maybe a couple of the eras, but the modern Bungie.
All right, so I think I need to
I would almost
make
argue, Marty, that you being fired, is that the correct
signal.
term? Or
Signal.
No, I was outright fired.
Start game.
When you got fired, it marked the end of an era, or at least
Okay.
the end of a perception I think we all had about Bungie. You know, the Destiny games were still fun to an extent, but I think there was very clearly something that radically changed right after that.
So I think that's gonna be okay.
When I was on the verge of being fired, I knew that firing was coming up, and I'd been warned about being fired, and there was almost an entire year. This is the other thing people don't remember. I mean, 25 years is a long time, and I had worked with Bungie for 3 years prior to that. I think I met the guys in 96, 97, something like that, and we shipped our first game in 97. So even by the time Macworld came out, I had been with those guys, working with those guys for a while, and then I became an employee officially in 2000. So when you think about how much can happen in 2 weeks, we're not going to get into politics, I promise, but I mean, just look at how much the political landscape.
Got the game over screen here.
Yeah, a lot can change in a quick amount of time.
Yeah, how much can change over time, and if things can change that much in just a matter of weeks, the fact that we're talking
Water
about
depleted dot net.
25 years ago, think about how much can happen in a 25-year span. Just amazing amounts of stuff can happen. So
that's just 5/6 of my life. 5/6 of my life.
So now I gotta do it as well.
Yeah, so I'm 30 now. I'm officially old.
30. Did you really hit 30?
Yeah.
So game.
I know. I look like shit, huh?
Older and older. No, you're looking good. You're looking good.
Thank you. You too, by the way. The hair.
Then I gotta do the whole instantiation thing.
Well, anyway,
Find
my
that.
point is that a lot has happened.
Spawner.
There are patterns you can see, but like what appears to be
I gotta
happening
do
at the surface is not the full story.
instant
Things
bait.
that go way back. So when you talk about who has been there the whole time, who has not left?
Yeah,
that is an interesting story.
That's an interesting thing to I think I remember Jason was kind of away from the public for a long time, and there was like the first interview he gave in like 6, 7 years or something. Which he's kind of always been a bit more reclusive, right?
Well,
Jason has evolved over time. There's no doubt about that. Parts of him
have
always been the same. He's never really liked the limelight, but he was sort of the face of Bungie back in the day. He didn't shy away from being videotaped by.
You guys had to force him into that, I bet.
No, he was happy to.
And for the sake brevity here, I want to just see if the game up.
So if you look back in the marathon days,
5
days, Jason was out there a lot. I mean, I did a video with him in my studio working on Myth of Fallen Lords, and he loved it. And he was out there doing his thing, and he didn't do a lot of interviews because nobody was doing a lot of interviews. That was not necessarily a thing back then. But Jason didn't mind being on camera and being out there and being part of the.
Take out the music for now as well.
But it was a much different time period, right? It was like the
go with that at the moment.
Not as high as they ended up being. The budgets of these games were much lower, and it was a more seat of the pants operation. So Alex and Jason were a fun combo, but Jason didn't shy away from.
And I know why.
That happened later. I think when success came into Bungie, more and more success, more and more spotlight. Jason sort of started retreating, and that that became his persona.
I remember something very specific you told me in Las Vegas when I met you during TwitchCon. I
There we
believe
go.
you said Jason wanted to have
Perfect.
fuck you money.
Okay, so I gotta take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back.
I believe
All
that
right,
money
we're
was
back. Okay, so
Did I say F you money, maybe?
yes. I
No,
in front of my young Christian audience. Thank you.
All the first game over screen.
He didn't have a problem talking about the fact that he wanted to be able to at some point get compensated for the huge influence that he had.
Now I need to say
he has been compensated. Trust me.
Yeah,
I know this for sure.
Deservedly so.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, Marathon was a moment in gaming history. Myth was a moment in gaming history. Halo was
I'm trying to remember.
Moment. And all of us who worked with Jason and for Jason were attracted by the games Jason made, or just attracted by the way he
Yes, I got connect.
the way he designed games.
None
of us would take any of that away from Jason. His talent is huge.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, and Destiny too. Also,
Destiny was pretty monumental. I mean, you could debate on the quality.
It has a 10-year run.
Yeah.
Whatever there was, 1,200 people working. How many people? Just so many things about Destiny. So many things about Halo, and it goes right back to Jason Jones without a doubt. Now, Jason didn't do it by himself. Certainly, I think the combination of Jason Jones and Alex Seropian was a magic combination. I don't think either one of them alone could have done what the two of them did together. So I think that's a very interesting combo that you have to look at both of them as the founders of the original Bungie software.
Other project again.
Jones is because he's pretty much the
Forgot what the call is
left
called.
I can think of from the old Vidocs that, like, in my head I really associate Bungie with. And I find it interesting because, again, you and I talked about certain things in Vegas, and I'm curious to know how many of the more senior members of Bungie left willingly or had to make it appear that they left willingly.
That's a great question, and I might have to be slightly careful in how I answer this, but my recollection is the majority of...
So what am I looking for? Slime, player, game, I guess?
That might not have been their first choice.
Killzone, right?
Gotcha.
Now, remember, I didn't leave voluntarily. I was fired, so it obviously wasn't my first choice. So
right.
I was the one who said, yeah, no, I'm not taking the separation deal. I don't like it. I don't believe in it. It's crap. So
hopefully that's correct.
You're going to have to fire me.
So if people were to go back, they might see a pattern of people, and then they get to Stonewall Johnson.
Okay, so invalid type in function connect.
Puts his foot down and says, no, you're going to have to fire me. And
see, what's wrong with that?
That this whole big lawsuit happened between you guys, and a lot of other people just seem to leave.
Menu credits that.
People can assume all sorts of things about why that was, but I was determined that I wasn't going to fall for what I considered to be the same trap that others had fallen into. And what I started seeing is this because of the fact that I have founder stock in the new...
The provided call was null.
My share of Bungie more than they want to credit me for, and if I stay another few weeks, is my stock going to vest? Is this the reason I'm going? Or is it because I'm such a horrible person and I deserve to be fired? And hey, there's two ways of looking at it.
Right.
So once they fired me with just a few weeks to go before my stock vested, my founder's stock.
Just a few weeks, huh? Interesting.
Yeah. And by the way, I had
it doesn't need quote.
What I was going to do on Destiny 1 was done.
Try that again.
Just to be clear to people, you would have stuck with Bungie, like, not just because your stock vested, but because you did enjoy what you're doing, and
try again.
You just enjoyed working on Destiny and the music.
Yeah, well, I was a director, so I loved casting actors. I loved working with the writers on the scripts. I loved, directing actors in the studio.
Okay, that more or less works.
Composers. Heck,
I don't know if I should kind of
working with Paul McCartney on music of the
when I say restart game, or
on the board of directors at Bungie, and I was one of the
if it just should bypass the main menu.
So the idea that
I think it's fine. It's not going to be the end of the world that it does that. We have a game over screen. I need to add. That's the game over screen. I also need to do a pause screen. So I'll do the pause screen next, but I also need to add so prevent player screen. So pause screen, relatively full, I guess.
I looked at it, and I
don't think
it'd be a lot like the game over screen. Just
I don't think
press pause.
any reasonable person saw it that way. We do always have to be careful when we talk about these things. But just to be clear, what were the previous leadership people? leadership people. What were some of the
people?
What were some of the previous leadership at Bungie who didn't leave as their first choice? What were they in charge of?
Okay, so new scene.
I remember it. I was the fifth of 5. All these roles were creative. So there was one of the first people to leave was a person who had been a lead designer for Halo 1, Halo 2, and Halo 3.
And we'll say
design for Destiny one-on-one with Jason Jones. So that was a pretty major
label
creative person to go.
Mm-hmm.
And soon after that, 2 of the people that went were the 2 people who directed and
paused
ODST, who had been previously main main designer, one of the lead designers for Halo 1, 2, 3, ODST. See, that's 3. So
Code Pixel
that I didn't like to see him go was somebody who'd been art director
font
for Bungie for Halo 1, 2, and 3, and then was project
on-site
40.
Reach.
Wow, so just pivotal, hugely important people at Bungie.
Right. And I was on the board during that
Center it.
I was just like, wait a minute, what's going on? Now remember, it took.
I guess I should have a similar.
It wasn't just like a set of dominoes falling over.
No, it was like sort of at the beginning of 2011.
Copy this background.
2013. So over like a 2-3 year period, these things were happening, and I would ask questions like, "Well, wait a minute."
So something like that.
Like, well, they signed a non-disclosure agreement and a confidentiality agreement, and this is on
how to properly show it.
Insisted, no, you can't have these people sign confidentiality agreements and not have a board member see it. I should have insisted on seeing what this was.
Yeah.
And some of these people I took out to lunch, like, hey, Smarty, what's going on? Yeah, let's get lunch. And then they would tell me their story. So I certainly don't want to get any of these people in trouble because maybe they confidentiality agreement by talking to me. But what I saw was
what's the best?
This is a pattern.
I spelled pause wrong.
People in leadership who were not creatives, they came with a pedigree from Microsoft. They were not the original Bungie team. So when I say we couldn't get Microsoft out,
so I should be able to.
What I mean,
I guess
come
maybe
on, people, can't you figure that out?
Yep.
Or
I was just about to bring up the tweet you. Yep.
I guess there should be
Microsoft
like
never
script
left
in.
Bungie.
No, they didn't.
They never
and
left.
That's because I guess I have an excuse for why that happened. In hindsight, I think it was a huge, huge mistake to allow essentially the training that some people had gotten from Microsoft to actually stay inside of Bungie leadership. And that's where I see some of the problems happening. Is because now, trust me, there are other people who were in creative leadership who were original Bungie members.
Action pressed.
Along with what I would consider
pause game.
Bad business decisions. I mean, getting rid of some of these creatives, in my opinion, was bad business decisions, and also just sort of like that seems kind of
pause.
Well, especially because none of you guys wanted to leave at that point, correct?
I could say this for myself. I saw the writing on the wall more than a year before I was fired, and it got increasingly frustrating to stay.
Probably on ready. I want to instantiate the pause screen, so I'll do it immediately. So var pause.
I was to a certain extent kind of looking forward to not being there anymore.
Pause screen.
I couldn't make them do what I thought was right. So I had one vote out of whatever it was. I think there were 7 of us on the board. 7.
Then.
So it was 1 against 6 for a long time, and I could see that we were parting ways. I felt this was important. The rest of the board felt something else was important. So I wasn't necessarily a camper inside Bungie for a while.
Yeah.
So in the sense that like it kind of was a relief, and I'm not going to speak for any.
I wonder if there's a way to know if it's visible instantiated.
I have a feeling some of them probably felt the same way. It's time to move on.
So let's just say pause. No, call.
I think there's more to
third
it than just a binary choice. It's
and
sort of like
child.
I would have chosen if I could have had influence to see Bungie go in a better direction, in my opinion, a better direction, right? I mean,
like maybe in your position, if you hadn't seen previous creative leads kind of slowly but surely brought to the guillotine, metaphorically speaking, like if you hadn't seen that, if all those guys maybe were still there if they wanted to be, probably would have felt different.
Yes, I don't think I would have been the first.
Looks like
yeah.
I was the fifth one out, which is to a certain extent kind of, you know, I wish in hindsight that I had had more of a spine. Believe it or not, when the very first guy went out, I was incensed, but I didn't sacrifice myself for his sake.
Yeah.
I remember saying, wait, did we just get rid of the best designer we've ever had? And the guy who was at that moment, we had a producer position who was in charge of the designers inside Bungie. And I talked to him. I'm like, wait, did we just get rid of the very best designer we've ever had? And he goes, yeah, we did.
Now,
okay, how does that make sense? Like our total design power, you know, went from here down to here, and with no plan on fixing the deficit. He's like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like I said, we just have to be careful about how much detail we reveal because, again, Marty has immunity. I don't have immunity necessarily. And I might be a little concerned based on something you told me, right? Which was that you were going through certain things with Bungie.
Gotta do it a couple of places.
Was actually used as evidence against you.
Yes, it was.
Wow. I helped work to incriminate you. Let's go. Let
me just say, you probably cost me money. That's
I gotta just think this over. Where do I gotta pause?
An exposure, and that's
yes.
So I need to know.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the thing
Irvine
came after me with. Remember that after I was fired in 2013, I didn't sue for wrongful termination, which is a mistake most people make. I completely said, fine, Bungie, you have every right to fire me. You just don't have the right to take the stock that I earned, especially as a founder of Bungie Inc. Now, that Bungie Inc. started basically 2007. July 7th, 2007, Bungie got independent of Microsoft. I went in, believe it or not, it was me. I went into the bank. I went to a lawyer friend. I got it set up as an LLC. I went and started a bank account. I had to get money. I think I got $100 from the 7 guys that started the new company. And that eventually got rolled over in 7. Always 7.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I don't think is a Bungie. I don't think that's a Bungie number anymore. I don't think they really care anymore. So I was the one who started the new company with the other 6 guys. But by the time we got to Bungie Inc., which was around the Reach time period, that was going to be the new corporation going forward. So basically, 2011, January 1st, 2011 is you can sort of see that's the beginning of Bungie Incorporated. Just Bungie. That was what it was called, Bungie Inc. Up until then, it was Bungie Software. Which disappeared. People forget Bungie Software Incorporated from Chicago disappeared. It was completely, entirely consumed.
No, you guys were born and raised in Washington.
See what happened?
Raised in Washington, right?
So we, the original Bungie crew moved out to Seattle. We were 100% blue badge Microsoft employees for 7 years, from 2000 to 2007. And we worked our way out of that, starting, believe it or not, halfway through Halo 2. So in 2002, 2003, that's when we started negotiating with Microsoft to get ourselves free and independent. So that took 4 years, at least. So by 2007, we're independent again, new company. Eventually, that becomes Bungie Inc.
I wonder if there's actually a more universal way to pause a game. Maybe. So. Get tree.pause. Just get tree.pause.
Figure that's another 4 years after we got ourselves truly independent. Bungie Inc., the company we know of as today, started in 2011.
And then they sold on with Activision Blizzard, right?
Maybe
we had
I can do that?
Signed a deal with Activision Blizzard before that. We were working on while we were finishing Reach. And by the way, the negotiations with Microsoft to get ourselves free took a couple years at least. We were negotiating that before,
See what that looks like.
years before Halo 3 came out. So when Halo 3 came out, which was fall of 2007, we were already fully independent. So people just forget how long these things take and who were the players.
Yeah,
so
who were the players involved?
Absolutely one of the players and people in the studio. Some of them
Let
looked
go.
to me to make a good deal. And some of them were like, Marty, why are you doing this? Why are we doing this? We should stay at Microsoft. And I'm like, no, we shouldn't. We should be independent. We should own our own IP. We should never let a big corporation own the intellectual property that we're creating. As creators, we should own our intellectual property. And that was my point from the beginning, and which we did. So when we made the deal with Activision,
it was just for publishing.
It was just publishing. We owned the IP. And by the way, that's essentially, in my mind, essentially the reason I was fired. Because Activision, in my opinion, was starting to try to push us around as though they owned the IP. And I was against that. Just that simple. Now, get somebody else in
Transform,
here. You could get
layout.
Brian in, you could get Jason Jones in, you could get Pete Parsons in, and they will tell you their side of the story.
Oh, yeah.
They will tell you Marty's a jerk, and Marty was disruptive, and Marty wasn't a team player. Let them tell you everything. I'm telling you my side of the way I remember it.
Yeah. Yeah,
which, of course, is correct.
I would gladly have any of those guys on if they wanted to come on and dispute any of Marty's claims. So there's still a few things I wanted to ask you about to just kind of get like a better understanding of what has really happened at Bungie. I mean, you've brought up Pete Parsons. He seems like a pretty nice guy, you know, living the life. He's got all these fancy cars. I mean, what's not to like about him? He had to make a difficult decision, Marty. It was so hard for him.
It was hard and it was very difficult. And for the record, Pete drove me around in his muscle car. I think it was a Pontiac GTO from like 1966 or something. It was great. A convertible GTO, souped up. It was great. This is probably, gosh, at least 15 years ago. At least. So Pete was always somebody who enjoyed his cars. So,
and that's totally fine, by the way. Like, I just want to make it clear to people, like, if you're providing a product that's valuable and you sell it like a good businessman and you make money, yeah, sure, go ahead, spend $2.3 million on cars or whatever. I think the issue people have is
it's not like he's burning his money like I did on my congressional race. He actually
But you did that for fun. And,
I did. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete, you know, he could be buying collectible. He could be buying real estate. He could be buying coins, right? I mean, he could be buying action figures like behind you. He likes to collect. Right? His passion is collecting cars. It's his money, and he has every right to buy what he wants to buy. So I don't have a problem with Pete buying cars.
Fine,
I do disagree with when people talk about Pete Parsons as though he's been an executive at Bungie for the last 20 years. That's just not true. And I would like people to understand who Pete Parsons is, where he came from, what his pedigree is, and why this isn't necessarily a huge shock to me that what's happening.
I indent that correctly?
You know, the first time I met Pete was during the Halo 1 days. Pete was a Microsoft employee. I think he might have been in the executive level. So while we were working on Halo 1, we would run into Pete every once in a while because he was part of the marketing team for Microsoft. And he was a big fan of what we were doing. He was a big fan of what was
happening. So if the game's paused.
Clearly he saw the potential in it.
Yeah, I mean, and to the extent that Xbox marketing emphasized Halo was certainly a partnership between us and Pete Parsons and Ed Fries, for example. Ed Fries, who was at the time was head of Microsoft Game Studios. So a couple of things happened.
Problem I see, if I pause, unpause. Creating a menu containing close button, set the process mode of the menu. Pause. I guess the pause screen to have, well, add it.
Within a year after shipping Halo 1. So now we're talking 2002. Alex Seropian left. So a full year after we shipped Halo 1, Alex left. Somewhere around that same time period, I might be within 6 months, I don't remember, Ed Fries left Microsoft Game Studios. So there we are. The guy who was sort of our protector inside Microsoft, Ed Fries, was gone. And then when Alex was hired by Microsoft, along with everyone else inside of Bungie, which no longer existed, we became a business unit, the Bungie business unit, right? Inside Microsoft. Now, what we insisted on is hey, you guys got to let us act like we're still Bungie, so our fans think that we're still Bungie. We're all together. You guys can't come in. We're going to have our own corner of the building. You know, we're going to be separate from the rest of Microsoft. We're not doing any of that Microsoft crap. We're not doing any of those reports the way you do it. We're doing our own thing. And they let us do that, especially Ed Fries thought it was great. So we were able to ostensibly, to the outside world, it still seemed like Bungie was the little game studio that could, and we made Halo. Now, of course, we couldn't have done that without the support of the behemoth, Microsoft. But remember, we were going to be a launch title, which means
something happens when I
making something for a product that didn't exist. We were making something for a platform that had no track record. We weren't making a PC game at that point. We had changed the direction from making a PC game that we hoped would sell a million units, and there were millions and millions of PCs out there, right? So, when you have a platform that you're making something for, like, let's say, the PlayStation 2 at the time, which we could have done, we knew that there were X number of PlayStation 2s out in the, the gaming sphere that hopefully will get a certain number shipped for that. When you're a launch title, it's a giant crapshoot. You can't do it because you're depending on a certain number of units to be sold. So Microsoft had to completely be 100% supportive of us. We still wanted to the outside world make people think that we were an independent studio, and we acted like an independent studio. And we really did. Our attitude, you go back and look at some of those early videos. We would make fun of Microsoft.
That'll work.
We would pretend like they were, the evil empire and all that stuff, but we were 100% dependent on them funding us.
Right.
So at the time, we had a pretty good relationship with him, especially when Ed Fries was there, because he kind of understood the individual personalities involved, and he really respected creativity, and he allowed it to happen. So all through Halo 1, Pete was not very present at all. He came in from the Microsoft side. A year after Halo 1 had shipped, that's when we lost Alex. That's about when Ed Fries was gone. So now we had to figure out who's going to run the studio. Now, Alex was officially the only person at Bungie who wasn't just a Microsoft employee. He had been hired in as a Microsoft executive.
Which is a good connection to have.
Yeah. So we loved the fact that Alex was sort of our shield against certain things. Alex got very frustrated. You should have Alex on your show.
Pause screen. So mode.
Sure.
But I remember him talking to me and just saying, Marty, this is so hard because I used to be the man, meaning that he was the guy in charge of Bungie. And he says, now I'm sort of an in-between guy. I'm having to sell to my, superiors above me and then sell down to the people within Bungie. I'm in between. And I'm like, yeah, that doesn't sound like the kind of place you want to stay very long. I get it, Alex. You need to be out doing your own thing, and I totally understood that.
Yeah, this pause menu is tricky. Hold for agile pause screen.
You needed to sprout your wings and fly away.
Yeah, which, by the way, probably would have been not a dumb thing for me to have
done
in 2002. I could have easily just said, yeah, this was a blast. I'm not really cut out to be an employee of Microsoft, but I sure enjoyed working on Halo, the first Halo with all you guys, and now I'm going to go back to Chicago and do my own thing.
An alternate reality that we don't want to see.
There's so many alternate realities.
Yeah. So is the main gist of what you're getting at is that you guys sort of lost like you said, the shield between
Weird
you
that
and
this
the more corporate
isn't.
side of like video game development, the interference, the sort of like, hey, do this, make it faster, make it cheaper, all that sort of thing. And then somebody else came in who was not as good of a shield.
Well, let me just say this. We interviewed many people to be the studio manager. Some people were outside of Microsoft. I can't remember exactly what the discussions were, but I can remember the gist. Pete came in, and to some of us, we were sort of like, yeah, Pete's a marketing guy from Microsoft. Why would we want him to be the studio manager? Pete sold us very well on his lifelong desire to be a studio head of a bunch of creative people, and like he felt like he could just handle all the business problems, and especially he knew Microsoft, so he could be that guy between Microsoft and us. So there were some people on the team that were, looking askance, like, do we really believe this is going to happen? And by the way, if you ever get Alex Soropian on your show, you should ask him straight up. Just say, what did you think of Bungie's decision back in 2002 after you left to have Pete Parsons be the studio manager? See if he'll answer.
Okay. Can I point out something real quick? Is that
Sure.
I found it interesting that both Bungie and Microsoft announced the layoffs shortly after releasing games with, Hi-Fi Rush, winning all these awards and stuff. Studio closed down. And then Final Shape releases, over 1 million pre-orders, just pre-orders, all these layoffs. So when you talk about like Microsoft, I feel like that's kind of a consistent strategy of like releasing something, okay, cutting the fluff.
Well, let's just talk about Microsoft for a second, because a lot of people act like, gosh, Microsoft hasn't been an influence on Bungie for over a decade. Why is that even a thing?
Yeah.
Well, let's just think about this for a second. Number one, it takes a long time sometimes for things to pan out the way they do.
See.
But when I was at Microsoft, I knew all the people. There was Robbie Bach and Shane Kim and Ed Fries, of course, Peter, Tattoo Peter. What's his name? Halo 2 Tattoo. Oh, come on. The Tattoo. Halo 2, the launch November 4th. Peter Moore.
Okay,
yes.
Yeah, I remember that name.
Yeah, so I worked directly with Peter Moore. Of course, Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer was there the whole time. Almost the whole time. There was a point, Phil Spencer strategically, this is my opinion, but he strategically went to England for a couple of years, right during the period of time where Bungie was negotiating its independence from Microsoft. I might be wrong. You should get Phil Spencer on your show.
I keep adding a pause screen.
On one of my Xbox videos. I would love to have him on.
Yes. Phil might have purposely decided to stay out of the blast radius of Bungie leaving Microsoft, or maybe not. I don't know. But I've had a long relationship with Phil Spencer, but I know how these people think. Don Matrick was a huge disappointment to me, but I wasn't that sad, because by the time Don Matrick came in, Bungie
Can I say like
bar independence. One of the negotiators, by the way, one of those guys was a guy named Don McGowan, who worked for Microsoft as a lawyer. Fast forward a few years, and it's Don McGowan as chief legal counsel for Bungie. Oh. How interesting. So,
how do you know that?
Well, I guess he probably showed up on some documents that were served to me. Yeah. These are details that I think people, especially journalists, like if they dug a little bit, they could see these.
You could see the writing on the wall, right? You know that meme from Always Sunny where it's Charlie looking at the board and he's like,
yeah,
and he's connected all the dots.
Yes,
he's not actually crazy.
The way people think about corporate shipping of games and managing studios, there is a pattern that comes from a big corporation like Microsoft. When people say you should blame Bungie, well, I do blame Bungie. But it's just, to me, it's because the people who were at the top level of Bungie were at one point at the top level of Microsoft. And it's like, that's where they got trained. That's where they decided, this is the way you handle people. This is the way you handle creatives. This is the way you handle intellectual property. This is how you ship stuff. This is just the way they do it. So
this is how you sell products. It's almost antithetical to what Bungie fought against when they were trying to stay independent and feel like they were still independent, right?
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Actually, there was a point in time, several moments where I was on the board and I said, we acted like we owned our IP when we didn't. under Microsoft, and now that we're working with Activision, we act like they own the IP. It just cracked me up. We acquiesced, we caved to things that Activision wanted us to do that I didn't think we should have, because we were acting like they owned the IP and they had control. But when we were inside Microsoft, we still had this amazingly ridiculous independent spirit, and we fought against Microsoft all the time. We acted like it was our IP to control, and we made the decisions. When I saw that spirit go away, it was very depressing for me personally. And it was at the same time I was seeing some of my compatriots also go, my brothers in arms, so to speak.
Yep, your brothers in arms. Cue music track.
Do it.
Yeah, it is enlightening because I don't think many people thought about how Bungie's time under Microsoft really affected them long term. They kind of just saw, oh, okay, they're out, they're free. Now they can really be creative and free, and they've cast off the shackles and they can do whatever they want, and nobody's telling them what to do.
Yeah, that was my vision, but unfortunately, the money was too big. If there's any lesson I've learned is when the money's too big, people change their behavior,
and they change their values. It's just not
something I do. Yeah, whether those values were ever exactly the same as mine or not, that's for somebody else to figure out. Let's go back to Pete for a second. Pete came in a year after we started Halo 2, and then about a year after we shipped Halo 2, he was gone. What he actually did on Halo 2 was he took over with another guy named Michel Bastien. The two of them took over the producer role for Halo 2 for especially the last year of Halo 2, which was, everybody knows, Halo 2 Crunch was horrible.
Oh, yeah.
And I still remember
I don't know why the pause menu.
One-on-ones with Pete during that period. I was very much like, hey, what's going on with Halo 1's PC port?
But the game over stays screen.
Going to be working on that.
Yeah.
Pete came to me one day and said, yeah,
that's so bizarre.
Microsoft have decided that we're not going to do a PC version or a Mac version. And I said, yeah, that's completely unacceptable. He goes, well, Marty, it's just a business decision. I heard him say, it's just a business decision. And I said, yeah, that's not going to cut it for me, Pete, because we made,
like, you see how it's just like
Ed Freeze and Alex Soropian went up on stage at a Mac World, another Mac World, look it up, and promised.
All right, I gotta take another bathroom break. I'll be right back. All right,
fans and the PC
we
fans
are
in the
back.
audience, don't worry, Halo will
So let's
be
see.
PC and Mac.
Pause
And I
menu
said,
is
we promised.
being more
He goes,
difficult than I thought it
it's just a business decision.
would. But let's
So
see.
that told me a
Yeah,
lot.
pause.
A little, red flag went up in my mind.
A little character.
Yeah, that's where I don't understand.
So I didn't actually
Like,
say
let's look at the game over.
this, but I made it very plain and obvious that I would not be able to exist in a situation where somebody made a business decision that ended up making me be part of a lie, that we had lied to the fans.
Massive respect.
Thank you, but I mean, this is my side of the story. Whether that had any influence or not, I have no idea, but I do know we did end up shipping for the PC and Mac.
I mean, I'm inclined to believe
your
side of the story, given that you are no longer at the company and the people at the company are still what the actions they're doing kind of lines up with, maybe that's just what he said when he, laid off those 220 people. It's just a business decision.
Well, one thing I could see is that part of Microsoft's training to their executives
If that's the problem,
was that you should be able to accept that way of thinking. So all those people that I'm saying are Microsoft executives, other than Ed Fries, I gotta say, I think Ed is still salt of the earth guy to me, and I feel like his values and my values align in many, many ways. That's just, maybe it's rose-colored glasses. I've stayed friends with him.
Let's just see if this.
I don't believe he would probably have said that kind of thing to me. So that was one thing we
feel like the pause.
PC and Mac, but that we had given it all over to Gearbox to do a really good job on it. Yeah, so we were working our butts off to finish Halo 2. I still remember at the end, Pete coming in with Michelle Bastien, who's another guy you should interview. Michelle is a big deal now at Microsoft. He's running different game studios. He's great, but he was very young at the time. But they came in and sat down with me and said, we got to go over the finishing schedule.
Let's just.
Like, here's your dates. Here's when you got to be finished.
Because the quit menu is fine.
This.
That's not, you see?
Dates, and I said, great, signed off. I said, now I'm going to tell you how it's actually going to go. We're going to be pushing. This date is going to get missed. This date is going to get missed. I'm going to be still doing this, and this at this date. And then I'm going to be talking to Jason Jones, and Jason and I are going to be frantically cramming in as much.
Okay, so is it because it's so long?
I'm going to get Harold Ryan, who was at that point in time, he was the test manager. And test is always the final say-so on everything. There's a term for like a release candidate.
So bizarre.
Here's your first release candidate, then you test it, then you do it again, and there's a second release candidate. And so I just told them, I said, here's where the date is actually going to be. It's going to be right there. And they just looked at me like, well, but we're the producers. And I'm like, yeah, sorry. I don't mean to be a jerk, but like, I'm just telling you how it's actually going to go. So until producers understand,
I'll see how far the game over screen will go.
They're not that useful.
Yeah, well, that's a good way to put it. Trenches, because it's like a general commanding troops, but he's never been.
Got Lola here.
It doesn't really work out well for the troops in the trenches, does it? Most times. A lot of times
it doesn't. No. When we started working on Halo 3, so now we're talking at the beginning of 2005-ish. Pete Parsons is still an executive from Microsoft called Bungie Studio Manager. He was
I just want to see if the game over screen will work correctly.
We had started negotiations during Halo 2.
For some reason, the pause menu is just like giving me such a headache.
We were negotiating to get out of Microsoft because one of the things that had happened was.
Now we got Lola here. Hey, Lola.
Pretty successful. If you look it up, I think you can see.
Yeah. I remember hearing about it.
And there was a point where us Bungie employees,
I keep hitting.
Microsoft employees.
Keep hitting water.
The Bungie business unit. We got a little envelope from Microsoft, but it was sort of like 2 free Starbucks or something.
Oh wow! Oh, like a little gift card.
Yeah. And there might have been a check in there, but I don't remember what it was for. So and I might be exaggerating. I'm old, so my memory is not spectacular.
Right.
But what I remember was a general.
Lola's such a good kitty.
In the sort of sharing of profits. Well, it turns out, of course, that there is no such thing as profit sharing based on merit or your performance over a certain product inside Microsoft.
But you see how the pause is just not.
Saying to me in a meeting, Marty, we don't give profit sharing to people who do Microsoft Word or Office or Excel or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, no, we get that. Actually, there were 7 of us in the office at that point.
7.
Yeah.
Maybe because it needs to be attached to the HUD.
I think we should be getting something better from Microsoft, at least for the next one, Halo 2. And then he goes, Marty, you got to understand.
Gosh, Bobby, you're such a cute kitty. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I get it. That makes total sense.
So I think that's the problem.
And then the guys started to get up. We were all going to leave the office because it was over. Like he said, we don't negotiate with our employees.
Sorry, Lola, but
And as we were
gonna need to go.
He goes, wait, guys, come back. Come on, let's talk. So I sat down again and I thought to myself,
okay, so
Microsoft does
that's my suspicion that the pause screen actually has to be not from
so we negotiated a deal.
but from the HUD. So main which just has this stuff. So I wonder if I can just
I don't know, it's possible. So our profit sharing plan was for Halo 2.
so called for add child.
Leaving. We were going to leave and start
I wonder if I can just say something like
we were basically, yep, we get it. Halo is your property, it's not ours. So we're going to leave. We're going to start our own business, and all the work we've done so far is yours. You do it. It's fine. See you later.
So that was them taking care of.
Wonder if I can do it like this.
Deal because they kept all you guys, and they got 4 more games out of you.
Well, what happened was they reneged. What we thought the plan was for Halo 2, they kind of changed it subtly.
They altered the deal. Pray they don't alter it further.
So yeah, that's the
like, okay, Halo 2 shipped. We got something from it. We did not get what we were expecting and what we had all thought we'd agreed on.
and I guess I can say pause screen dot
it's just business.
visible equal
I think I had heard that someplace earlier, but anyway,
it
turned out to be
pause screen. I guess this can
good business for
properly
them, not necessarily doing what we thought they were going to do for the team. So then we said, okay, well that's it. We are done now.
Yeah.
We're not making anything after Halo 2.
Wow, so that was like the real
really
starting point. Yeah.
That was like, okay, so you aren't going to be good to your word. We are going to leave, and we're going to start our own company, and we're going to do what we want to do. Good luck with Halo.
Wow.
So that meant that there was another almost probably.
And I think, again, I'm not going to force myself to do this all kind of cool. But
one of the people negotiating on our behalf was Pete Parsons, negotiating for us to the powers that be inside of Microsoft. And during the course of those negotiations, there was a moment where Jason Jones quit and Marcus Lato quit.
I think that's fine.
That was going to be it. That was without Jason and Marcus, we didn't think we'd be able to do anything.
Pause.
That's crazy.
Here's the other
So
thing
I think I'm going to leave it like that.
Parsons also threatened to quit.
Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be any.
Good on what they are telling us they're going to do for Halo.
Gotta move on. Pause screen is done.
He's going to quit. And then all of a sudden, Jason quits and Marcus quits.
So prevent player from going off screen.
So we're sitting in this room, the 7 of us, Pete, Marcus, Jason, and like 4 others.
So yeah, the primary problem
Who here
at the moment.
or threatened to quit? And like 4 of us raised our hand, 5 of us, whatever.
Also, yeah, the pause screen.
Well, I only want to talk to the people who haven't quit. So, that was kind of a shock. I remember Charlie saying, Marty, you're always threatening to quit.
Under main, I want to
Charlie, you're right, but
tax error, my bad.
How do you fold with the nuts? Well, I don't know. So I said, okay, this could be it, but like we have 2 choices. We either hang here and go forward and all for one for all, or we just all sort of go our separate way. I said, let's talk to each one of these guys. Let's bring Marcus back in. Brought Marcus in, and I said, okay, before we start, I just want to ask Marcus, is there anything that we can do for you so that you will stay with us? And Marcus is like, wow, nobody's asked me that before. Now, of course, this is my memory. You can talk to anybody else.
Right.
And they'll say, Marty's full of it. This is not what happened. So Marcus said, well, I need this, this, and this, and we should be doing that. And I'm like, yeah, well, I think we could do that. What do you guys think? We're all like, yeah, we think
something weird is
okay,
happening.
Well, Marcus, if we can do all that, will you stay? He goes, yes. I said, okay, well, now we're unified. Can we all agree if we're unified?
Seems like
6 of us here, or the 7 of us, who else do we need back? Of course,
okay, I know why.
The answer was we need Jason Jones back. So I said, okay, well, let's bring in Jason. Asked Jason the same question. He had his answers. We said, we can do that. Will you stay with us? He goes, yes. I'm like, okay, here we are. We're unified as a team. I said, okay, so now Pete is the only one left. Pete is threatened to quit. He told us he was going to quit. That will be a big message to Microsoft that shows that we are serious. We are going to be independent. And I said, do you want to bring Pete in and ask him what he needs to stay with us?
I know that's not the best if statements.
There were people inside that room that were like, Pete has played both sides of the fence. That's the way it felt. He was an executive. He was not really part of Bungie. He was a Microsoft executive.
That's
an opportunist.
All I want to do with that now.
To say that, but like
now that we got pause,
we were not
and face the next issue,
to stay with us in this next stage.
And yet somehow he did.
or you can go off screen.
He didn't.
Right?
Oh, he didn't?
No, we went up. I think Michelle and Harold went up and told Pete we appreciate.
So I don't know what the best way to do this would be.
Microsoft, so please go.
I could always put world bounds on here. So if I go on main
Halo 3, which by the way was far from being finished. I think it was
collision,
about a year, maybe a year into Halo 3.
two,
So we had a going away party for Pete.
left
Frankie,
wall.
who was new, he was on the community team, wrote a little. Today is a sad day. We're saying goodbye to Pete Parsons. And
Shape.
you know, Pete, what do you think? Well, I'm
World boundary shape.
the next stage of my life. Blah blah blah. So Pete was gone. Pete was not the studio lead for Halo 3. So now we ship Halo 3 in 2007.
Child.
We were correct that the seriousness of us saying Pete is out got Microsoft's attention, so they understood that we were serious. So
What's it that it needs?
for Bungie's independence got back on track. Suddenly it was the studio was being co-managed by Harold, Michelle, and myself. And then the negotiations kept going. Michelle ended up leaving. Like I said, talk to Michelle. He'll tell you his side of the story. So it was just me and Harold, Ryan, and myself running this sort of ragtag, still Microsoft employees, but cutting a deal to, be independent, allow Jason Jones to be on Microsoft's salary while he's working on the next big thing. So Jason started working on the next big thing even while we were working.
Don't think doing.
So that's the
I think I just have to handle it.
Jason thinking about Destiny.
In the
fine. That is a long time ago. Does put things into perspective.
I think one of the reasons, and this is me speaking for Jason, which is never a good idea, but I remember thinking that Jason was pretty
gonna have to be
on Halo.
process.
It was a very tough slog for the leads. We had to convince Jason that there was a future past Halo if he would just stay with us. That was one of the things he needed. So he didn't work on Halo 3. A lot of people don't remember.
I want to say
people who did not work on Halo 3 were Jason Jones and Pete Parsons. A few months later, I happened to see Pete in the executive office over at Microsoft. He didn't quit Microsoft. He just quit Bungie. I was sort of like, oh, what? Anyway, Pete's no longer part of the picture. Jason was working on the next big thing. We didn't know what it was. It was very mysterious. So when people act like, oh, Marty hasn't been at Bungie in 10 years, he doesn't know anything. And it's sort of like, well, yeah, I don't know that much about the inner workings of Bungie over the last decade, but there's a lot of stuff that happened in the previous couple decades.
You saw enough to not be surprised by what recently happened, right? Exactly. Is pretty much the gist of it. So
some people have said, well, how did Pete Parsons come back? And I'll tell you how he came back. Now we've shipped Halo 3. We're going to start working on the next big thing, which was Destiny. Wow.
Correct what I think it is.
Microsoft, so that we would have enough money to go
screen
independent. So as we're working, it became obvious that Harold, trying to be CEO of Bungie, had too many people reporting to him. There was too much stuff on his plate. Because I said, Harold, let me take some of this stuff.
So I gotta say what?
Somebody to,
if I want to stop you from going left.
Be in charge of PR and marketing. That's too much.
Yeah.
CEO. I said, I'll handle PR and marketing. I'm going to do a horrible job at it, but we should open up a position to be head of marketing. So Luke Smith, Frankie, Brian Gerard all reported to me.
Oh wow, yeah, that must have been fun.
And we did.
I say like X.
Really good job at marketing.
Yeah.
That was during
offset.
Where when we were working in ODST, for those of you who
Clamp
remember
F.
this, we had a little bit of a snafu leading up to E3 where we were going to announce ODST to the world. We had a countdown clock, and we found out like 2 days earlier before E3, before the countdown clock.
That do it.
Hope. Don Matrick pulled the plug on it. He didn't like the plan. Well, me as marketing director said, screw that.
Marty O'Donnell as marketing director.
I'm going to keep the countdown clock going, and when the countdown clock hits 0, we're going to say, oh, sorry everybody, but our overlords have decided that we can't show this thing.
Oh, is that?
So that was a bit of a what we call a marketing disaster, and might not have been the smartest thing for me to insist upon, but I was really pissed.
Wow, it's almost like you worked for this company, how much you know about that.
Yeah, it's almost like I was involved in these things.
Yeah.
So within a
say
month
horizontal.
or so later, Harold called me into his office, and he was like, yeah, you're a horrible marketing director. And I'm like, yeah, I told you I was a horrible marketing director. So So he was going to punish me, and I was like, "You're not
No.
punishing me, otherwise I quit."
Can't go
So
there.
I went through another one of those I quit moments with Harold. So Harold and I started to be like this. It was not great, but there was a point where he came and said, "Hey, how would you feel about hiring Pete Parsons back as our marketing director?" And I was like, "Oh man,
that seems confusing, no?"
Would Pete take that as? Wouldn't Pete see this as a demotion?" And he goes, "No, I've talked to Pete, and he would love to come back in and do marketing for Bungie." And I'm like, "Okay, well, let's run it by the rest of the guys." There was a little hesitancy there. We had to talk about it for a while, but it's like, how bad could it be? He's really good at marketing. He's great at marketing.
Question of the day: how bad could it be?
And I was obviously crap.
That does stop you. Horizontal speed.
Back in, and he was head of marketing. So we're talking 2009 or something. That's the first time Pete was fully employed.
I guess I could make a couple variables here.
Consider head of marketing executive level. One of the leaders of Bungie. That's the first time that
multiplier.
Bungie Inc. So there you go. I'm just telling you the facts as you can look up and look at the employment
right multiplier.
Who was where when.
And when things start to change, and people watching can make up their own minds, and they can be Charlie and point to all the dots and figure it out themselves if they so choose. If they really want to know.
Okay, so now I got multipliers, so I should be able to say
the way that they are, and that this didn't just
and of course,
happen
I'm not
overnight.
I'm not saying this is the way they are. I'm just saying this is the facts of what happened when.
Yeah.
This are the personnel changes and how they happened. So, but there was a long period of time where we were all negotiating with Activision. Pete was part of that. We made the decision to go with Activision as publisher. Harold stayed as CEO. I was still audio director, composer, and on the board. And that's when things started to go, in my opinion, where I was thinking this was right and they were thinking this is right.
Yeah.
So
guess I
we
should
going down two different paths. That's also when I started seeing certain people that I trusted, creative people, leaving, and didn't make me happy about some things. And a lot of drama happened between us and Activision. You can look all this stuff up. And eventually then I was let go. I was fired, and I sued. And by the way, I actually won my lawsuit.
For those that don't know,
you don't have the right to take my stock away. I worked for that. That's unfair. And the judge said, yeah, that was unfair. You should have your stock.
So I wonder, maybe a lesson for
from
anybody
right
else
multiplier. I hope this works. I didn't really test this.
And maybe if their stock hadn't vested yet, come talk to Marty. Come talk to Marty.
Well, I would highly recommend for those up in Seattle to talk to the law firm that represented me. McNall Ebel was a great law firm, and obviously I already have experience dealing with Bungie's law firm, Wilson Sonsini, who I have tons of respect for. Excuse me. In the meantime, I started a company with Jamie.
That does work.
Remember Jamie?
Yeah.
I would consider him probably the best designer Bungie ever had.
That's high praise. You guys have had a lot of good designers.
We had some really, really good designers, no doubt about it. I think the talent that's gone through Bungie has been the best talent in the business. That's my experience. Yeah, about a year after I won my lawsuit, surprise, surprise, Harold Rand got fired. So Harold went off and started his own company called Probably Monsters, which, from what I can tell, is doing a lot of good work. There's a lot of former Bungie people working with Harold at Probably Monsters. Look it up. And lo and behold, at that point, so now we're talking maybe 20.
I don't like how this whole screen thing is set up, but it's.
That's when somehow the new guy to be CEO, president of Bungie, and chairman of the board was Pete.
300 is a good value.
Interesting.
I assume 80 is good.
I remember Destiny 2 came out in 2017, and the monetization was like totally
fair. Yeah, Destiny 2. You're right. That was Destiny 2 because Destiny 1 came out in 2014. I was fired in 2014. Just a couple months.
Good. Now the player can't really go off screen.
In 2015, and then Harold was fired the next year. Yeah, so that's
cool.
when Pete came out, and that's when Destiny 2 came out. You're right.
And the rest is pretty much history. So
those details after I was fired, I had no idea what was happening inside.
What's next? Speed up and slow. So I believe I added these.
But I can assume that things based on.
I wasn't really listening to that video, honestly. Okay. Let's see. Be watching next. Oh, that our world's vertical slice. Awesome.
Hi everyone, it's me, Tim.
Okay, so we gotta do the
Today
slow
I have
down
a
and
very
speed up
special
again.
video to show you. It is the Outer Worlds vertical slice. Before I get in, let me give you some context. And actually, before I give you context, let me thank Obsidian and
We do
especially
have
Mikey
them.
Dowling for arranging this and letting me show this to you. I want to show you the vertical slice for many reasons. And let me explain what a vertical slice is first. If you watched my production stages video, which I link below, I talk about the different stages that a game goes through when it's being developed. The vertical slice stage is when you make a level of the game or a map, or in this case, an outdoor map with a few connecting maps. I think there was a town map and 3 dungeon maps. A vertical slice has to look and play like the final shipping game. Now, you may ask, how can you do that? You know, a third of the way or halfway in to the game. Well, you don't show every feature and you don't show every piece of art. So that's how you can do it.
Let's see if the speed up will work.
Remind you that this isn't a prototype. Prototypes are made to test game mechanics even before you have art. So often they're gray boxed. Some of the creatures may be T-posed people, or it may be whatever creatures you have available. The levels are just roughly laid out in untextured polygons. Contrast this to the beautiful corner, which is usually not even a whole map, just a
that automatically kind of feels good.
That has the
just clamp it.
in it, so you can walk around and see what the game will look like. But there's no play in it. There's usually no creatures, no combat, no usable objects. It's just you can walk around and see what the world's like. Vertical slice is sort of both of those combined together and done after those. It is a playable map that looks
slow down. I don't know if it's good.
Like you expect the game to when you ship. Now, let me tell you some cool stuff about what you're about to see. We made this vertical slice 1 year into the project.
1 year into the project,
2
huh?
years before we shipped. Let that sink in for a minute, because what I'm going to show you, this vertical slice was so good that rather than just throw it away, we made it a shipping map in the game.
I kind of want to watch this. We're going to take a quick break while we watch this Tim Kaine video. I hope you guys are cool with that. I want to see the vertical slice for this.
1 year to learn Unreal, in this case Unreal 4, and then make this game. So they had 1 year, and this is on an IP that we were spinning up, that we hadn't decided everything at the very beginning of that year. We had a lot of things ready for them to go, but they had 1 year to learn Unreal, to learn how to code in it and to code the mechanics, to make concept art, and then figure out how to get that concept art realized in 3D and Unreal 4. This is a lot of work, and it's a testament to how good the team was that they could do that in 1 year. I've seen teams and heard of teams that couldn't do this after 2, 3, or 4 years. So go team Outer Worlds. Now, when you watch it, you are going to see some differences. The UI wasn't completed, mostly because some of the mechanics you're seeing were literally just ready and available a week or 2 before vertical slice was due. So there's no time to make a real UI for it. Also, hair wasn't ready. I think you see hair on Ellie. And that's about it. So there's a lot of bald
I'm curious
NPCs in the game.
the length of their vertical slice as well. That'd be pretty kind of interesting to see.
And particle effects and maps and scenery and buildings and map transition and just so much stuff. Now, I will point out that we didn't have any companions available besides Ellie and Felix. So you only see them. But the way we hid that from you is we didn't let you go aboard your ship, the Unreliable, which is the only place you can swap companions. We also didn't have crafting ready. So by not letting you go on the ship, we didn't let you get to the crafting table that's in the ship. And we just didn't put any crafting tables in the Roseway level. So it wasn't noticeable you couldn't craft because you never came across somewhere you could craft. So finally, this is the actual vertical slice milestone.
It's cool that you got this footage too. I wonder how hard it was to get that.
Division in September of 2017. It's called Project Indiana. That's what Outer World was known as. This is the milestone 9 video. We had 6-week milestones. 9 times 6, 54. This was 1 week or 1 year into the game. Super impressive. So now
6-week milestones are
narrated by
pretty short, honestly.
David Williams.
Hi, my name is David Williams. This video goes over some of the features and highlights of the vertical slice build for Project Indiana. The vertical slice takes place on a section of Terra 2. The player lands their ship to investigate a distress call that was cut off. In this build, we were able to inject humor and world building into our environmental storytelling. Roseway is an example of a living town that's been recently devastated by an attack.
I did play Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds, yeah. I always get confused with Outer Wilds and Outer Worlds. I don't think I'm the only one either that gets confused by that. I played both games, but
the surrounding environment.
Did they show gunplay?
Major POIs to orient and attract the player to new locations. You can even discover their secret lab. Shh, don't tell anyone.
This is their secret lab? So much for subtlety.
Environmental storytelling allows the player to learn about the world and story without excessive exposition. The player can play the game with a variety of playstyles.
Okay, here's the
Some
combat.
example archetypes for the vertical slice. Here are some highlights from the combat archetype.
Wow, okay, that's a lot like VATS.
Heavy machine gun, which is a high damage weapon.
I can't
with
remember
a large
combat in
magazine.
Outer Worlds.
Called shots have been streamlined to make the
I don't remember if it had like a VAT system or not. But it is Tim Kaine as well, so.
Tactical time dilation to allow the player to shoot and use their abilities during TTD to make it more interesting to use, as well as easier for players not as skilled in FPS gameplay. Melee is fast and brutal.
Oh shit, that is pretty brutal. That's kind of crazy how games go from vertical slice to full production. A lot of work goes into that.
Enemy deaths to show more visceral feedback. Murder, death, kill, gives, fire, electricity, and boom. The leadership archetype focuses on empowering your companions. Players have access to 2 leadership abilities.
Take them down.
Inspiration increases allies' damage.
I wonder, does the AI even recognize the presence of the companions in the whole game? You must be able to get downed or something. Oh, I can't remember.
I'll tear your limbs off. Give it all you got.
Determination increases allies' armor.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Show the skills. How you doing? Take a quick break from the GameJam thing to watch this Tim Kaine video, where he's showing the vertical slice for Outer Worlds. And then after this video, we'll get back to our GameJam game that we're working on for the Game Maker's Toolkit GameJam.
And dialogue combat abilities.
You're saying they walked into a communications tower, turned on the transmitter, held down the talk button, and sent half a message by accident?
And then yeah, Tim Kaine saying they made this in 1 year.
Talks to Anton, who is the lead.
A little less than a year.
A dialogue character can use intimidate or persuade to get him to reveal to you his top secret research.
Any worse? All right. We were tasked with formulating a new
I think
and
I
improved
have Outer
A
Worlds,
dialogue
right?
character can solve Cassandra's problem not through violence and fighting, but by persuading the security team.
I think I beat it. It only took 20 hours, I guess. Kind of a short game, I suppose.
I gotta believe that all we done will mean something to the company, to Doc Crane.
That effort will make up for mistakes. I trust that we all end up where we're supposed to be. That all the variables come together in the end. Here, my key card. It'll get you access to the whole place. Pull stakes, people. We're heading back to town.
A dialogue character will have the most options on influencing people in conversations.
You questioning my motives, my compassion, has unsettled me. All I cared about before was Byzantium. I believed getting there was everything, that my life would finally have meaning. You're right. And what's worse, I've always known it. But there's nothing.
Trying to take a break from trying not to break my PC. It makes no sense, my issue, and I can't find answers anywhere but outside. That, saw you chilling, thought to hop in and chill. Yeah, more than welcome to chill. Computer issues, not a stranger to that. So don't feel too bad for being frustrated. You'll get there, you'll figure it out, I'm sure.
The stealth archetype allows tactical gameplay to avoid confrontation and danger. A sneaking player learns about awareness level in nearby NPCs and can use NPCs.
And if I'm not mistaken, I'll show the skills are. Thank you. Goal for this year is to get to 600. I don't know. Not sure if that's gonna happen, but 500 ain't bad. So thanks again for the follow. I appreciate it.
Why don't you come on out? Don't you want to play with us?
The stealth character can complete objectives without even being seen.
Alert. Employees return to designated workstations for safety.
But when the stealth character decides it's time to fight, a sneaking character can use their ambush attack for a massive damage bonus to start combat.
Having trouble? Please more sentry bots. Please return to designated workstations for safety.
Wonder what Tim Kaine will have to say about that, though. I know he worked on the project. I know he's proud of it. It's an interesting vertical slice. It shows, you know, the intention. Obviously, that's the goal of a vertical slice. Can't really talk about anything that I've worked on. When I was working at People Can Fly out on Outriders, I wasn't there for the vertical slice. I was already working on the game while I was in production. And I don't think we had a vertical slice in Digital Arrow when we worked on Aquanox. We kind of just kept brute forcing things.
Okay. I think that was pretty darn amazing. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it gives you some insight in.
Yeah, it definitely gave us some insight. Always a good thing. Definitely want to share that video at work. I think for now, let us podcast or something. Listen to that in the meantime. So yeah, here's our GameJam game called Zero Growth. I should also put a title, I think. Now that I am reminded to. My PC had to be reset because of Windows last week and got everything fixed, but now in games, my GPU and CPU aren't being utilized correctly. And it sucks. Previously, it would have 90 to 99% GPU utility and 30 to 50% CPU utility, but now I'm getting 30 to 55 GPU and 30 CPU. Oh, I have no clue. That's way above my pay grade. I hope you figure it out.
I think it was new, but
let's go to our main menu.
Yeah, we're experimenting with different theme songs.
Yeah,
we're very experiential, experimental song. Yeah, I think it was good.
Label.
We'll keep. Yeah, we'll circle back to that one. Maybe that becomes a recurring one. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Title.
Getting kind of crazy out here. If you know what I mean. We got a
lot of things going on at once.
Isn't it just insane how weird PCs can be? Yes, it's weird. It's also insane how delicate they are.
Put it on a field of grass, drink a beer, watch some
festival
bands.
with tents.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's multiple days.
See, here I hear that and I just immediately think Burning Man. Is that kind of what you're doing, or is it?
I also need another box.
I'm not familiar with Burning Man, but it sounds a bit too. Oh wait. Is that the? Okay, no. This is it's less crazy. Like, and it's not in a freaking desert.
Yeah, Burning Man is like you go, everybody's high on acid.
What's the other word for?
Oh no!
Like walking around naked. It's. I've heard a good time.
Oh yeah, you heard.
I've heard from people, but that sounds fun.
No. Everyone is keeping their clothes on here.
So something like that should be good. I love coding in game dev, so some of the funny mistakes that happen. That's why I came here. Awesome. Glad to have you with us. So I hope you're like right now we're doing the game jam. We're using Godot because it's something I've been trying to learn recently. Most of my experiences with Unreal Engine. I've been using Unreal Engine since the UBK days, and I use it professionally. So sometimes I stream a side project in Unreal. Other times I'm trying to now start another project to use Godot as a learning resource, but this weekend is special because we're working with the Game Makers Game Jam. So that's what this stream's going to be about. And we're going to be streaming today until about 6. We're going to take a break for lunch soon. And then we'll try to stream tomorrow, and that'll be the last time I stream just because I have to have other things in life going on. I can't do the full 96 hours. So that's what this is what we're doing. Theme overrides. Let's put in our font here. 0 pixel.
Guys, I have a
Zero growth, font sizes. 40.
Thank you, 53 nights, right as we get going. Thank you. Very generous $10 super chat. I just got a raise at work. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, my friend. Very generous. And congrats on the raise. Cool. Congrats.
I should be able to.
Here at the Free Roam Podcast, we also try to raise the bar and raise discussions about video games. We've got some stuff going on.
Title box, boom, boom, boom.
Happens next week.
Which version of Unreal are you using when you use it? I'm using 5. I don't know if it's on 5.4 or not. Look, it's a version of the engine that you can get from. Okay, yeah, 5.4.3. Yeah, and I'm slowly trying to learn how to use the motion matching stuff. I can show you briefly what that project looks like. I just have to update the animation blueprint that I'm using, that I'm trying to update. Broken.
For Dragon Age that apparently has already been spoiled and leaked. And
yeah, we're gonna go for that.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about lots of goody stuff and predictions for Gamescom, because it looks like there might be one or two surprises that might drop, and we'll see next week's episode.
Also, I got update fonts here. I think.
I mean, this next.
I didn't put the right fonts here.
So. Be a little hectic. Because a lot of stuff is going to start coming very, very
100%.
quickly.
Yeah. It's going to be kind of crazy, but exciting. I mean, this year has...
Gotta have consistency here. I'm stress testing my PC right now, and it's acting real sus. I might just need to fresh install Windows, which culprit. My GPU fan speed just said it hit.
Yesterday they announced a roadmap for
Jesus Christ.
one map.
Yeah, that doesn't seem possible, so yeah.
3 months. That's going to be going over very well.
Here,
I did see that. Just,
actually,
I'll put it on
is that the
screen
right project?
for anybody watching. And
sorry for everyone who's like, no, there they go again. It's my fault.
Here we go. We got to talk about it. They have the top
I mean, if your fan was really spinning that fast, I feel like your computer would fly
This one from
like the void.
JJ to sad to just give up at Play Concord. And like,
Okay, so
yeah, one
that
new character every 3 to 4 months.
hopefully that looks better. Let's see.
Well, you will see.
Zero
They
growth a
have,
game.
as part of their
Very
roadmap. As part of the
game.
roadmap, they have quality of life updates.
So we can
and like new vignettes and stuff. I just
cool.
They have to know. I mean, I think at this point they have to know. They might
That
be pivoting off and
down.
starting to do something like Rocksteady's done, where they're going to start.
Perfect. So I gotta make sure I clamp that. Slowdown actually works. That's nice.
Yeah.
So let's quickly. I'll go quickly show you the project here.
Lighting in the bottom moment where just like Helldivers, it suddenly,
Dash.
works out or something. I don't know.
It's gonna be fun.
Or maybe they're using this as like a learning. Like we're just gonna release it, learn a lot from it, and use that for our for the fair games. That's probably gonna do way better.
That's what I want.
You'll see. We still haven't seen that game, which is amazing to me. But I'm sure that they're watching this very closely because that's going to determine how they approach not just marketing, but also price points and
not
support.
Elf male, but Elf
how they
character.
market it with content creators and stuff.
So that's the motion matching I'm gonna have to.
This game was revealed.
That also
the
does.
cinematic trailer. People were like, okay, this is interesting. Kind of Guardians of the Galaxy adjacent.
Elf character. That one.
The first words out of their mouths.
Elf.
5v5 hero shooter.
No.
Immediately mass downvoted. Everybody's like, we're out. Nope.
We're out. No, it's good. I'm good. Yeah. Next week we can finally play it live here on stream.
I completely.
We're gonna do a round.
Break that
or not? We'll see
if we can find a match.
There's this one.
We're 2 already, so we only need 8 more people. That should not be too. Like Deadlock, the game. I want to do a tweet like that, but I'm like, I'm not doing it. But like Deadlock, the game that has not been announced yet, has already more players, which is kind of crazy.
It is funny that I mean, it's the comparison. The 1-to-1 comparison was with the free beta test that they did. That was just an open beta test, like 2-3 weeks ago. And with that, they peaked at like 2,400-ish, and after that it fell down to 1,100 for the rest of the test.
Essentially our animations are broken.
Secret,
but yeah, this is what our
is already at like
what our game looks like in the Unreal one.
Sent out 20,000 codes, like it's just
have enemies, we can burn them as health, everything working. We just gotta fix animations. You have a targeting ability, you can kill stuff. So that's the project that we're working on.
Everyone is kind of like, now I want to know what it is. I really think that it's part of the plan for them.
I mean,
characters, what
it's not a bad idea. I mean, it creates a lot of intrigue and stuff. And honestly, I think with a lot of these live service games, they get into trouble because they show too much. And I think,
but yeah, overall,
especially with a game,
not the best.
A lot of people are not gonna respond well to. It's like don't try to like win them over. Just understand, a lot of people aren't gonna like Concord.
Okay, so Elf male actually.
Or if they see more of it, they'll change their mind. A lot of people just aren't interested in this.
Yeah, I think actually, and it's also the sort of like, we are kind of tired of these companies trying to make this a thing, and Valve has not said anything about it, so it's all free publicity, and like, we don't have that sort of distaste of them being like, this is gonna be the next taking over your life, we're reinventing the wheel, blah blah, which of course never happens. So
this is the basic premise project in the Unreal. And it does have multiplayer support. It's also a big part of the project. They're properly replicating. You can see everything.
So many good games coming out like Wukong, but don't forget to check out the new
color if you want. Just a simple project to keep learning, and it uses the gameplay ability system. Overall things that I'm trying to make use of and learn more. So if you're interested in that, I work on that half the time, and then the other half I'm working on another solo project in Godot. Just trying to learn that as well.
I've tried to be clear. I've just never been in.
Let's get back to the GameJam in question here.
Other cool things.
No, I have
so, So I think it's probably would have broken the land speed record for the fastest object into space. I think on my computer is really sus. It just hit even faster. It's almost 300. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. I think you need to reinstall Windows like you mentioned.
I mean, people say that to me. I never hug myself.
So in menu, we were in what?
And I
Vine?
lots of good games coming
Player
out. Like
Vine.
Wukong. I think Wukong's gonna probably pop off.
Friday reviews.
I saw that just in case anybody's not aware, on Steam they released a tool.
I want to say current growth minus
to run a benchmark, which is kind of cool.
growth.
I did it.
I guess I want to say
just a quick little download, and it has a little small sequence of the game where the camera moves around and gets you a rough idea of how the game will perform when the full game releases. And so you can kind of fine-tune settings and everything before the game comes out. Just a nice little thing to have as a tool, and then it's also something that gives people a little taste of what the game will look like on their system. It's just a good idea in general. But apparently that has peaked at like 80,000 people concurrently.
Yeah, 85,000. That's like
so I'm hoping that will make sure we don't go to a halt when we're doing this.
Wishlisted game on Steam.
And like this benchmark takes
game
maybe a minute, 90 seconds to run through once.
Oop.
So it's not something people are gonna like keep open and play for hours and hours and hours. It's a high turnover app, and the fact that it still has thousands and thousands and thousands of people at any given moment in it is crazy. It's wild. So I do think this.
The slowdown doesn't really.
A lot of interest in it, and as long as the reviews are above like I think 75, I think it pops off. Frankly.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, good on them. They got like a big hit on their hands. I really hope it lands. I really hope it's as good as people are hoping. Because this is one of those other games like we always. I mean,
the problem here is that you can slow down to a
especially
halt.
this year where it feels like
But you
some
can
people
speed up.
always want to see some certain games fail. I mean, I get it for Concord. Like it's like let's send a message.
Slow down.
We don't want these types of games.
But I don't want you to slow down.
For Wukong, we're kind of trained to be scared, especially for a studio.
I guess I could say current
before,
growth.
Right? And they don't have the
can I simply say clamp?
Like big publisher, like Stellar Blade, similar story, but PlayStation was like all over it, right? So then you're like,
current
there's
growth.
something in it. It's probably gonna be good. Although for Rise of the Ronin, didn't matter. Still getting crap.
Guess I could say what.
Saying that Rise of the Ronin is not good.
Really? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. I
Far
love
min
like,
growth.
I'm never trusting this guy. He said Rise of the Ronin sucks, but he likes Assassin's
One.
Creed. But okay. I mean, I'm happy that people liked Rise of the Ronin.
Yeah, I've heard that a whole like 7 people really.
Is that a valid line?
Ate it up, you know. I think it did sell decent. Like it wasn't like a flop or anything.
Yeah.
But it was, as far as I can tell, like I think it was a terrible fit for the PlayStation brand. Like where they push graphical fidelity and polish and cutting edge tech. And that game just across the board is kind of a mess. I don't know if they ever fixed it. Maybe I should go back and try it again.
Yeah. The comment was actually good. But if you then were doing that in the same, like the main missions were just the same thing over and over again, like then at one point the combat doesn't carry it anymore for me. Because I can play other games with combat
print?
that also have other things going on. Here I say, Doc Hamster says, Wukong has no pre-order bonus, no paywalls. They are almost an outlier. Wukong does have a pre-order bonus. Sorry to tell you. But it is something you can earn in the game. It is something you can earn later on in the game. So
I think
it's not like too bad.
I think it's a game that graphically looks really good and it seems to play really well. And those are two things that are not really a given anymore.
That's not really a value that I.
Like a lot of games and
so growth speed. I think I'm. Because current growth plus equals growth, right?
Over their counterparts from last generation, and so
I think I gotta just say
next generation is just inherently exciting, and you know, I think they've done a solid job of just slowly giving people more and more information about it and building the hype very, very slowly. And it's a new developer, and there's been attempts to get it, you know, canceled or to get people to hate on it. IGN had that hit piece.
Oh yeah.
But I think, you know, that maybe actually ended up helping it because so many people were like, screw you guys for this, and ended up supporting it more after that attempted hit piece because so many of the things they're pointing to were a bit of a stretch. So
yeah,
anyway.
and I think it's just like it's so easy to sell. It's like, yeah, you're playing the Monkey
So
King,
far
you're fighting
to
these huge Chinese
from the
monstrosities, and it goes every boss is
offset
crazier than the Lost, right?
from
So
why
yeah,
my
count me in. Unreal Engine 5. I really hope that the reviews are as good. I think the only thing that might be holding it back is the playtime. They said in in 2020 to IGN developers that they were aiming for like 15 hours, which might not be as big as people are maybe expecting. But again, that was a long time ago though. So
I guess I should make a. I'm really brute forcing this in a bad ways, but whatever. It's a game jam, right?
Because we were so
Far,
like the last year and a half, 2
slow
years.
down.
Like Elden Ring made everybody expect, okay,
False.
every game can be massive, and same thing with like Baldur's Gate, where it's like every RPG has to have that level of consequence and detail, and it's just I understand like the bar absolutely is raised, and it's good the bar is raised. But for these games that were in development before that stuff came out, and they realized how high the bar had been raised, they're just coming in with a solid offering, but not like a masterpiece level offering. And people nowadays seem to view 8 out of 10s as trash. So it's like, even if, you know, Black Myth Wukong comes out and it's like, hey, it's Unreal Engine 5, so it's really heavy to run. The game doesn't run great on consoles, maybe. And it's also pretty short.
PS5 Pro later this year.
Yeah, PS5 Pro, it'll run great. But if people come out and say that, and then it's like, it's an 8.5, I still think people will be like, wow, what a disappointment. And it's like, no, that's a good-ass score. What are we talking about, guys?
See what this does.
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's 10 out of 10s across the board. My fingers are crossed.
JKS Guy Code 17 says, your Luke, you guys looking forward to the Dragon Age release date trailer drops tomorrow. We already touched on that. Do we quickly want to go over that, or should we go to games?
That still works.
Sure, Jeff Keighley, the one and only, who I also I was like, hey man, I saw him at Summer Game Fest, and he knew who I was, which was pretty.
How can I
Did
clamp?
he get a hug?
Responded.
Did he get a hug from you or no?
I don't think so.
You just walked right up to him and just bear hug him. Just
but he was like very.
So I feel like growth speed is what I need to be altered.
I did not. I don't. Do they like use the cameras like kind of like move them upwards so he kind of looks bigger? I don't know what they do.
And it's the same thing with Phil Spencer, where Phil Spencer is also pretty short.
So can I clamp this too?
The cameras are always like beneath him, and then they look up at him, so he's always kind of like, "We're so excited to showcase the Xbox." It's really weird. And then for Sarah Bond, she's also like actually 5'3" or 4. She's very small. And so the camera's always up top for her looking down, so she looks taller for some reason just because of optics. So
cool.
Yeah, a lot of these people were smaller than I thought they would be. I don't know why that stood out to me, but I mentioned that in one stream clip or something. I mentioned that somebody was way smaller than I thought they would be. And somebody was like, "Oh, you're just trying to slander them." I think it might have been when I was talking about Phil Spencer. It's like, yeah, he's really short. Like he's just a little fella. He's just a little guy.
Yeah.
And somebody's like, "Yeah, you're trying to slander him to hate on him." I was like, no. Sven from freaking Larian, he's like 7 feet tall. He's crazy. He's super tall.
All right, let's see if this works.
Like, mommy uppies, please.
He's Belgian, right? I think he speaks Dutch.
I don't actually know where he's from. I know he makes one hell of a game, though. Tell you what.
Yeah.
I guess
now they're gonna make a new IP, probably.
Fingers crossed. Let's see. Let's touch on this Dragon Age.
Yeah, okay. Let's go over that then. And that's why I put the Jeff Keighley thing. That's what I wanted to talk about, because I made a Gamescom a tweet with everything that has been announced for the show. And yeah, that will be playable, etc. And then Erco said, no release date announcement for the new Dragon Age, question mark.
All right, let's
Jeff
see.
Keighley responded to a tweet responding to my tweet saying Dragon Age won't be part of the show. And I think that this is just him like kind of slamming EA for not giving him money to promote their game. Because they're like, every big game coming this year is not gonna skip Gamescom, right? You would think. But now we know why, because they just on Twitter posted their whole roadmap. Have we ever seen that? A roadmap till launch, where they say, hey, this week we will have this and this trailer. This week we will have this and this trailer. This week we will have the Q&A.
I think I also have to control how much they
There are always roadmaps after launch, but I've never seen something like this, where it's like, hey, we're gonna tell you which trailers we're gonna drop on which week in which week.
It is an interesting way of doing it. Like, I honestly, I'm not mad at it. As a content creator, it makes it easier for me because I can like schedule out.
Looks like.
Oh, they're gonna do a high level combat and PC Spotlight. So maybe on, it's the week of the 19th, so I'll plan on doing a video on the overview maybe around that time. So I can kind of plan for that, and I can appreciate that.
No, for us.
Yeah, for us, it's nice. For the average consumer, I don't know if they're actually looking in like.
So how do I stop it from growing so much?
For these things, I think like, okay, they are going to be dropping pretty much every week some more information. Cool, and then I think they keep scrolling. I think that this is pretty clearly aimed at content creators.
Yeah, but why not give it to us like behind the scenes, right?
I mean, I would just say it can't hurt to do this, and I mean, if they give it to us behind the scenes, I think inevitably it would get out anyways because content creators are morons.
I mean,
so.
I've like with
certain
publishers being like, hey,
I'm
for example,
clamping the
when they
speed.
dropped the Assassin's Creed video for the parkour, where we will talk about Assassin's Creed a little later in the show. I reached out to you, so saying like, hey, the next time you're gonna drop something like that, let me know so I can.
I guess I got
maybe have
do
it
another
up,
brute
because
thing.
yeah, you were right. I ripped it from.
Oh,
Twitter.
I knew. I saw the bit rate.
Yeah,
I was like,
I wish it was better. I did also download the Instagram version, and it looked better, but that's like a vertical video. So
yeah, I don't know why they did it.
Look better
like,
though.
They didn't even post it on their YouTube channel. They have other like 50-second clips on their YouTube
but
channel.
They let me post on YouTube.
Yeah, isn't that weird? I thought that whole thing. We'll talk about it more later.
I was like, nobody posted this on YouTube. Okay, this is my chance. Let's go.
Yeah, it was just
it's
so weird.
Yeah.
But this is very
because
different.
The quality is pretty good. Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think that this is better for the end performance of the game, or worse? Do you think that having a clear roadmap like this helps, or no?
For Dragon Age,
yeah.
I think it works because I think maybe people were like they have a long road. We talked about this last week as well. They still have a lot of like people to they have a lot of like, they really need to promote this game a lot. I don't think the pre-orders are that great after the first trailer that of course not a lot of people liked. The gameplay was fine, but yeah, we're still kind of top level on this game.
See what this looks like.
I think showing people, hey, we're going to give you a lot of info. This is what you can expect. I think it helps, like especially now where a lot of people have a lot of other things going on, and what you kind of see more and more is that's also with Wukong. Like the game, super popular. 1 week before launch or 2 weeks before launch, people are like, okay, now I can get ready for the game. Now I can get in the mood. Now I'm gonna look up a lot of
so
info,
if not
now,
slow down,
like, videos you do on the game are doing very well, because a lot of people are searching for it.
I guess
So
or
I
see
think having a roadmap like this gives people maybe something to
down
kind of look forward to and be like, okay, I can, it's touchable. Like I know what I can expect then, and I will be, maybe otherwise you would have missed it or were not paying attention. Like I think next week they're gonna show high level combat and a PC Spotlight. The high level combat thing sounds interesting to me. I'm totally gonna
I think I know the problem
and tune into that. I think it works. I think it also has like like if I'm if I'm at Ubisoft and we don't know the release date. We'll talk about that in a second. But if I see, okay, Dragon Age is my biggest competitor, let's drop a trailer on the same day that they're gonna do this. Like I now know their whole plan.
Yeah.
So you can like kind of counter that if you're a devious company like that. Or maybe it helps. We're like, okay, they're doing September 1st, we're doing September 4th or whatever.
Yeah, maybe
I don't know.
Maybe that's part of it. Is maybe I'm trying to think of how many people out there or how many companies out there would be like
So if
would be like that and would like, okay, they're doing this trailer on the 15th, this trailer on the 3rd, so we're gonna drop these trailers and counter it so that they get washed out.
why?
But I would guess most companies are just gonna be like, we'll let them have that day. The next day we'll post ours. And maybe that's just how they're doing it. But I think it's interesting. I'm of the mind it can't hurt, and it's more targeted to like content creators, big and small, because it's not just people like us that have contacts at EA or Ubisoft or whoever. It's also about the smaller content creators that fill in the gaps on like TikTok or YouTube Shorts and getting them information on this stuff. So that would be my guess as to why they're doing it. But it's going to be interesting. They're starting to ramp up the marketing cycle, and I'm interested to see how they do this.
Yeah, and maybe
But this
like,
else
I would
is
be
just
down if more
it.
companies did this as well. We will see. I mean, that's better than waking up to like a huge trailer and being like, "What the heck?"
Yeah.
I mean, that works as well. It really depends on the game. I really think for this game they have to be, this is what we're doing, and then also if the game somehow fails, people will not be
I think
pointing
I
at,
gotta
like, for example,
do.
for Avatar. I did not even like there was no marketing whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Now they can be like, "We tried, guys. We tried." Yeah, the IGN month-long coverage on September 1st.
And it seems like
Say like
what this would
else.
suggest to me is maybe their organic social media is not like popping off as much as they wanted to. You know, naturally they'd hope that there would be YouTubers making videos about it and talking about like, oh, well, this is the deep dive into the trailer video, and people are pumping stuff like that out like they do for other games that are big and really exciting. And maybe they're just seeing that those sort of organic views are not where they want, and so maybe by giving content creators more of a heads up and a lot more stuff, they'll have more to work with.
Yeah, I'm just
Did
curious
that work?
now, like
I
what
hope
they
it
have
did.
to kind of do to have more people, because like we did like a live reaction to the gameplay reveal that did pretty well because that was like the first time people saw the game, but then videos afterwards were not really doing well, and I saw that for the
That's
other
good.
people as well. So like that 10 years ago was the Lost Dragon
8.
Age, and
Now let's go to our
I'm
HUD,
not
because
really
when
in
you're
that
boosting, we want you to
space, but I've
update
also
your
not seen a
value.
lot of people being like, "Oh, I can't wait." Mass Effect is way more like that. I feel people
Bar,
really can't wait for
flow,
next
or
game, even though we had
action,
Andromeda, of course.
rate,
But I really think I am really curious to see if they
5,
can capture that Dragon Age magic
bar,
I
and get
saw
it
fast,
to
an
the hype
interesting
level.
water,
comment on one of our
rate.
Ape Stevens live clips that we posted on the game recently, where somebody was in the comments and they said,
That looks
I
like
think the reason why this isn't garnering the same level of excitement as you would expect is because Baldur's Gate 3 gave people the fix that they wanted from like a dark fantasy game like Dragon Age. And they did that just last
what do
year,
I
and
want?
it was
How do
a
I want to set
masterpiece, and
this
it was the best game
up?
in that genre probably ever. And as a result, people are looking at this now, and old school Dragon Age fans feel like they've made a major pivot away from the dark fantasy RPG style, and they're leaning
Now I
more
want to
into
do like
action
funk,
adventure.
set
And
water,
action adventure fans are feeling like this is not looking like a super intense or particularly
rate,
remarkable action adventure game. So the core fan base feels like they
water,
have kind of been left
bar,
behind, and then
value.
the new audience they're targeting doesn't feel particularly intrigued by it. So I think what they need to do is like they either need to win over the new audience in full force by showing some amazing action adventure gameplay, or they need to get that core fan base really really excited by showing some like amazing writing or consequence within stories, and show something like, we talked to this person 3 hours into the game, 15 hours later, because of that choice we made, we found them here doing this, and they said that and gave us this. If we did it this other way, it would have turned out like this. They show us stuff like that, I think the game could pop off, and then people get really excited. But if they really are just pushing for action adventure fantasy, I think this is going to be a much tougher hill to climb.
Yeah, Yeah.
I want to say
So
VAR.
we will see. I hope I hope for the
Alt.
best. I think having a BioWare releasing a new RPG like this every
Great.
4 years is good for the
Fun.
industry. So I hope they still got it. But going to that's kind of stupid. We of course talked about the release potential. I mean, we know it's still coming this year, and October,
Equals.
November, December is what EA said in their investor
Well,
call.
that.
What's weird, Luke? They're launching the Art of Dragon Age: The Veilguard on
This.
October 30th, 2024, on Friday.
Yeah, this.
When games usually launch, you know.
I'll put this up
To
on screen.
say.
This is a publicly posted
Flow.
book listing for the art book. So they've released this. This isn't like leaked or data mined or anything. People have just found this. And it is a 256-page book for $50, releasing on the 30th. And a lot of other art books for games also release on launch day.
Yeah, for Dragon Age Inquisition and Mass Effect Andromeda.
Here, I want to.
They launched on the same day, and yeah, sometimes it's like after, because usually the art book has some like spoilers or whatever, and yeah, maybe they get sent out a bit earlier, and then everyone shares. I mean, I think that happened for
Now.
right? One of the art books got leaked for that game.
Fine.
But yeah, October 30th, like that would be perfect. I really hope that's the date. And looking at their, I still think it's crazy, roadmap for announcements. It seems like they're ramping up, right? If they have a lot of stuff in August, September 1st, they're doing IGN first. Well, that means that IGN will post at least 5 videos or something throughout the month. They have a lot of articles. September, much more to come into September and beyond. Yeah, like you don't do that big of a push. Like Star Wars Outlaws also had their IGN first in July.
GameHUD.
So I really think this October date makes sense. 2 weeks before Assassin's Creed Shadows, you want to be in that mode.
It's like the perfect time for it.
Yeah, if they can hit that, that would be perfect.
Yeah. And it also seems like, at least what we've seen so far, they are leaning into dark color palettes and things like that, which could make it really easy to get people to check it out around that Halloween time frame. And I mean, I think it's
see if that works.
October is a great month for a game release. Like, it's just one of the best months. It means that by the time you release it, put it on every storefront, you can still put it on sale for like 10-15% off.
So that crashes.
When Christmas comes, you can put it on sale for that and capitalize on all of those holidays. It's just a great time to release. So looks like they're doing that. They're going to go into overdrive with the marketing stuff, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, let's hope we can play it and share that with people, or have like more thoughts on it. That would be cool. But that's totally a game that, of course, fits the podcast a lot.
Oh yeah, we'll cover it a lot.
More insights.
We might bring my wife in for an episode and talk to her, because she is a die-hard Dragon Age fan and knows these games inside and out. And so gauging like how they're doing with her has been very, very helpful, because she's just a fan of the games. She's not like watching gaming YouTubers or listening to like, oh, well, did you see this character is a girl but looks kind of like a man, let's cancel it. Like, she's not in touch with any YouTubers saying crap like that.
Good.
So it's just a pure reaction as a fan to the content, and it's been really interesting to see. So we'll bring her in every once in a while to get a pulse on what she thinks of it. But it's going to be everywhere.
So I guess we got to use signals here.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Oh.
Want to go to Gamescom
or to
Assassin's Creed stuff? Because I have a very interesting article about Assassin's Creed as well.
Ooh, baby. I mean, if it's really interesting, let's touch on that real quick. Gamescom's going to take us a while to work through.
Yeah, as well. So this is pretty interesting. They posted the GamesIndustry.biz interviewed the lead producer Carl Ornay.
Yeah, I was like Onye, maybe.
Onye, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, just about like more a top level Assassin's Creed thing, not specifically about Shadows a bit, but basically the headline is 4 years offers the right balance to make an Assassin's Creed game, which is very interesting for multiple reasons. But first, I want to throw it to you. What do you think? That's his top quote, and then we can kind of get into what he kind of means. And I have like a very nice image for you as well. I'm gonna
now player Vine
under the other link here.
Okay.
this?
I think this is
reference the
it's
HUD.
an interesting thing to say because it would suggest to me that, I mean, in this interview, he says multiple times that, like, yeah, this is what we think is the right amount of time for a game like this. Like, this is the right amount of time to iterate. This gives us time to work on stuff, play test,
See if that works.
feedback, change it, which is possibly true. I mean, it seems like 4 years they should be able to do a lot. Valhalla took years and years. I think that was
what did you say? I didn't.
Oh,
hear.
I'm so sorry.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Valhalla is the proper. Yeah, sorry.
Valhalla. Yeah.
That one took years to make. And I'm sure that does give them plenty of time to iterate, but I think for me, I'm looking at the footage they've been releasing, and I feel like AC Shadows looks solid, but it's not like a leap. And I felt that after like,
this, I just want to see if that's
Origins, that was a leap. A lot of people's problem with Origins was that it was too much of a leap. It was too different from Syndicate. Yeah. And it feels like this time around we're seeing a game that looks like Valhalla 1.5 or 2.0 even, but not like a huge
So I think I know what the problem is. I'm not
of the franchise in any notable way. And
getting these events.
Gameplay that they dropped the other day, it felt in many cases for a lot of people it felt very much like just a revamped Valhalla or Valaha parkour system where you could still see the occasional jump that Ivor would do, or the occasional like pivot where it's like, oh, that's an animation from Valhalla. So I understand why that's the case. I'm not saying they should totally redesign the animation systems every single time and recapture everything, but it doesn't feel like it's been 4 years, I think is my broader point. So I'm hoping that they are going to talk about this and we'll get information that they actually have iterated on a lot of gameplay systems that have added depth to the game, because it doesn't seem like technologically speaking this has been like a huge
I mean, not in terms of maybe animations for now
no.
or Yasuke, but like one thing they're really talking about is of course the world and how it should feel way bigger in scope. Like we have like a relatively smaller area in Japan compared to the sort of land we covered in Valhalla, but yeah, it will feel like the mountains should feel bigger. Like that, those are things that you just have to sit down and play the game to really experience. Of course, the breakable environments. Like I really think Fallout made $1 billion. Like they're kind of maybe too scared to change too much. Yeah. So they're like, okay, how can we add on to that instead of make another leap? Like Origins was needed because Syndicate was during that generation the only Assassin's Creed game that had not sold 10 million units. So yeah, they had to do something.
I mean, they reference, in that same vein, I think you're absolutely right. They reference iterative game design multiple times throughout this for good reason, because they're trying to iterate on Valhalla, not reinvent. And I think coming off of Syndicate and more specifically probably Unity, they were trying to innovate and change and evolve the series, whereas I know, like, I didn't like Valhalla very much. I felt like there were a lot of problems with it. A lot of other people meme on it hard. But that game, like you said, made $1 billion. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people loved Valhalla. They just, they're not me. So it's important for us, and for somebody like me who didn't like it, to remember that the games industry is very large, and the people that they're appealing to with Shadows maybe actually did really like Valhalla and want more of that.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Shadows has to find the best balance. Like move kind of away from the 60-hour main campaign if you just focused on that, and hopefully do like the 40 hours, but still have a lot of like stuff if you really want to get lost. I hope that that's the way they go about it. But I thought the 4 years was interesting mostly because there have only been 3 Assassin's Creed games so far that had 4 years. So it's kind of like all the other games we
when
did.
does the reset?
That kind of feels like he's saying, "Oh yeah, now 4 years is the best. We never really did it, but yeah, it would have been the best." Only the first, because that's the image that I shared with you. They shared this in at GDC in 2018. So this was before Odyssey came out, and they show basically
Reset is happening.
the whole how they made all these Assassin's Creed games, and they have like multiple studios. So Montreal 1, Singapore 1, Montreal 2, Montreal 3, Singapore to Sofia, and then Quebec, of course, was added onto that as well. And how, yeah, some teams are like helping each other. There's always one lead team who like starts working on those games, which very interesting. And then we see Assassin's Creed 1. Yeah, that took them 4 years. Obviously, they started from scratch. Started out as a Prince of Persia game, and then it morphed into its own IP. Then they
Reset
made
water
Assassin's Creed 2
depletion
in 2 years.
rate.
Brotherhood's Revelations in 1 year. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
it's also very yeah, yeah, that's wild. But it's also very interesting to see how some games like Assassin's Creed Unity started before Black Flag, while Black Flag launched before Unity, which is very interesting to see. So
It's so
Unity
weird to think
started,
of Unity as having started in like 2010. That's so
yeah,
strange to think
yeah,
of, but
right, yeah. After yeah, Brotherhood came out, they were like, okay, we have to do something big. We have to for the next. I mean, that's probably when Sony came to them, hey, we're launching the PS4 in then and then in 2013. Like that's 3 years later.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, go make a next gen game for us. So yeah, that's when they started that, and then that's why you see like Unity
Up.
also 4 years. But yeah, that's of course they like one of the learnings also during this GDC talk they said is that like they of course had very ambitious ideas in terms of the crowd and really the graphical fidelity and stuff. Of course, a co-op mode at launch, etc., etc. Um, but it did not push the regular gameplay forward
Let's see if that
as
does
much as
anything.
people wanted. It was still the you're in the city, and yeah, there are millions of icons. Like, of course, one of the most famous like meme screenshots from Assassin's Creed is the map of Unity with all the chest icons, viewpoints, and
Awesome.
it's like there you can't. There's not even like
So
you
let's
cannot even
change
click
this
on it
from
anymore because
that
there are all these icons.
8.5.
And then of course Origins kind of moved away from that.
I'll put
I
it
mean,
on screen now. Just earlier in the stream, I was talking about how big Odyssey was, and I pulled up the interactive map for part of Odyssey, and I'll just put this up on screen for anybody watching. It's just, I mean, Odyssey's gigantic. It's hard to explain just how big it is, but seriously, there's just so freaking many points of interest and little tidbits. But it's because when you're playing the game, it's more like this. There's just like you're so zoomed in, the map is just ridiculous.
No, and what they of course changed is that you
So
have
yeah,
to
the
use
game
the
over.
before it would actually show up.
Um,
So that really worked. But for Unity, I don't think that was really
game
the
over
case.
should also
So that's
pause,
why,
right?
yeah. So that's why you were just running around and you saw all these icons. You're like, what the heck is going on?
Which game was it where they started selling the treasure maps? Didn't they do that? Where like you can buy the treasure map and it reveals all the locations of treasure, or am I thinking of like?
I'm not sure. I mean, totally games have done that. I'm not sure which one which one started it though.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, moving on.
But yeah, like so.
Let's see if
So that was of course like and Origins also 4 years because again they're like yeah they really tried something new for the series with that game. And I still think going back to Origins to this day, playing that versus an Odyssey or Valhalla, it just has that extra level of polish. I can't really put my finger on it, but just playing it, it just feels so smooth, especially with 60
yeah,
FPS on
I don't think
console that they added for PS5 and
pause.
series. It just has that that extra graphical finishing touch or whatever that the other two games just didn't have, and you really saw.
So water
Like,
depleted. I
Origins,
guess I need to
remember
do
also, like talking to like Ubisoft PR
HUD
and just people
node
working on the
water
game. Like
depleted.
that was a
Power up
really
maybe.
important moment for them. This was the first time they did not release a game for 1 year. Like they skipped 1 year after Syndicate, and again, Syndicate just really did not do well for them. So they were kind of like, does the series still have it in them? Like, is Assassin's Creed
Stops.
still
Okay,
relevant
good.
for us? But of course, yeah, that's where they
What
gave
else?
the 4 years, and yeah, it totally paid off for them.
That away.
But that's why it's interesting that Shadows now also has the 4 years. I agree. It doesn't feel like that Origin.
Okay. I would want to see if I could find something for wind. Like when you're boosting, I want some visuals to that. Let's see.
Kind of polish that we have seen.
And maybe it's because, like, to be fair, I'm trying to hammer this home for everybody. We really have not seen that much about shadows. Like, we've seen however long that clip was. It's like 20 minutes.
So there's sounds on this one. Wind loop. Sounds bad. Push. I like that. Modify, whatever. Wind strong, wind blowing.
Minutes or something of gameplay. When we went to Summer Game Fest with Ubisoft Forward, we saw an extended look at that. I think it was something like 40 to 50 minutes or something was the preview. But it was the same snippet, just not edited. And so we really have not seen that much. Like, they keep talking about how big the game is, how it's going to be really expansive, and the detail in the maps
make sure,
and weather systems and all that is a big selling point for it. But we just haven't seen that stuff. We've heard them talk about it, but we haven't seen it. And I think that a lot of this
add it to the credits
once we start to see that stuff, because we were shown a sliver of a single mission, and if you've played any of these Assassin's Creed games in the last decade, I mean, even, but certainly since Origins, one mission is far from indicative of what the entire game will bring, because these games are huge.
So let's go to the Vine. Do it for the Vines.
The final months help a game like that, because having like
audio.
If you go back and watch Assassin's Creed Valhalla Ubisoft Forward gameplay, so that was also around the same
wind
time that
speed.
Actually a bit later. Like, that looked rough. Like, the graphics were really not there, and it was like really like later on we played it for, I think, one moment on the Xbox One, and felt really like the Xbox One version that they showed back at Ubisoft Forward. A lot of people were like, wow, this doesn't look that good. And then when it came out, I totally think like, you can say what you want about the game, but it looks stunning.
I remember playing I think it was like a remote access preview of it, in like my little studio office in my old apartment. And I remember playing it, and I think that was like 5 or 6 months before launch, and it was buggy as hell. I mean, it was crazy buggy. We weren't allowed to capture our own footage. It was like, you can talk about your experience with the game, but you can't show gameplay because it was so buggy. The day-night cycle didn't work. There were so many things wrong with it. And then the final version of the game had screen tearing, notably, but in general, it was relatively polished compared to what we ended up playing. So
yeah, for sure,
they do a lot. I mean, Ubisoft is one of those studios where.
Let's see if the wind now will play when we boost. Why? See. So is action pressed? That is so bizarre. Why? Why is it seemingly the... Let's just make from that on crazy page. Seems fine. See, like, after it's released, playing. I don't like how that has to be, that's the opposite. That's so weird. That's also the opposite. Let's see. That is so ass backwards. I say like is action. That change. This work the way I imagine it to? I wonder. Oh, I have to. Put is action Rest. Up. Have to do this. Rest. Okay. Now with stop, there has to be like a fade out, whatever. Stops the audio from position. Speak. Like a fade out. Stop at wind speed. Pause volume. Let's see. So fade out. No. What to expect with that. better information. So I don't know anything about that. Blah blah blah. In my current means basically add function up or down the volume. No. Dot. How do I use tween? Start over. Bar. Dot. Property. Dot. Go. Yeah. I like this to work. Ah. Okay, so kind of. Just too quick. I'm trying to reset the volume now, so that that's gonna work. Let's see. That didn't. Ah. Set volume. How do these connect? Work. Or about 20. Oh, it's loop finished. Okay, so okay. Dot. Oh, step finished. That's what I called this. Does it properly reset? Might be adding a little too much polish. We'll see. Oh, okay, so it kind of works. Like if I interrupt between, like if I let it go, fine. But yeah, if I interrupt it, so I need to put this to make a global. Can I do that? Oh. Work. Does this get fired off? Oh. Weird that I say. Some reason that work, but if work. So let's see. Okay, so it stops at a if valid to do? Is that valid? Is this good at all? Hmm. It's 20. Hoped. Press between that kill. Does this do anything? So, thing. crap out of here for tweens. So maybe I can cliff. I don't know. Got oh, speed. Wonder. Yeah, I could just change the pitch, volume. See what this sounds like. So let's. I'll make. Um, I want to say up. See how that sounds. Because again, we're gonna have to adjust. Doesn't sound too good. The best I'm gonna have to do. Very binary thing. Don't like it, but that's something. Okay. Next we got add obstacles. And other power-ups. So I think what I could do is I'll add birds or something as the main obstacle. I'll have them spawn from the sides and just kind of fly across, and you'll have just like avoid them. Otherwise, you'll get it over. Power up speed. I don't know if I guess I'll leave that one out, and then I think that will be good enough for what we want to accomplish. And I can maybe look in. I'm trying to think what other power-ups would be interesting. And boost. Maybe the power-up can be quickly. Without, sacrificing it. But I also want to add some flavor to like the pickups for the water and stuff. So I think I'm going to first work on obstacles and cloud spawning, and add extra flavor into the pickups of the water. So that's where I'm going to end the stream for now. I'm going to have some lunch and we'll come back for another couple hours. Primary goal, obstacles. Second goal, cloud spawning. And then maybe on there's time, we'll work on adding the flavor to the water pickup. If there isn't, we have some time for tomorrow, and then we'll work on submitting. We'll probably try to submit at the end of today, just to have something there. But then we'll continue from it. So thanks for watching. Show the skills. Thanks for the follow. Thank you for being 500th follower. If there is anyone else watching, either on YouTube or on Twitch, make sure to either follow or subscribe. We'll be back shortly, and normal circumstances will be streaming anything related. So we'll see you soon, and talk to you later.